priceless and timeless Jamie Vardy.
And James Justin has scored one of the goals of the season. Right at the last, and it was Di Cordova-Reid. Left side of the penalty area, Taggart!
Yes, welcome along to Fox's Hub for our latest watch-along, Leicester City's trip to Chelsea and Stamford Bridge. I'm Dan Bates. We've got Gerry Taggart, a man who played for both Chelsea and Leicester, and Frank Sinclair on the sofa. Yes.
Very interesting today to see what Frank's all about, where he sits.
Where his allegiances lie will be an interesting one today. And finally, we've got Matt Cominotto from the Mercians at Leicester band. Of course, we have Matt on for the West Ham game. Let's hope fortunes change a little bit from that. But yes, good afternoon, fellas. How are we all doing?
Very well, thanks, Dan. Good.
Yeah, I'm good, Dan.
All good, thanks, Dan. Yourself?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Hoping today, just feel there's a change in the air. Something's going to give today. We'll talk about team news in a moment, but how are we feeling ahead of the game? Yeah, and where are your allegiances lying today?
No, I'm following.
Come on, Frank. Let's have it out here. Tell the public what's going on.
No, I am sitting on the fence today because I have to, because purely because of the importance of the points to both sides, really, for different reasons. Obviously, Chelsea wanting to be in the Champions League spots and remain in there, which is very important to that football club. And you know, as an ex-Leicester player, you don't want to see any of your old teams get relegated. I got relegated with Leicester twice from the Premier League, and I know it's not a good feeling. So hopefully they can pull a result out, you know, may the best team win. And I'll be happy if Leicester deserve to win the game today and they get the points and it kick-starts, hopefully a revival, then, yeah, I'll be more than pleased with that.
You're actually a Chelsea fan as well.
Oh, yeah. I was
growing up.
Not just playing for them.
No, I was born and bred 2 miles away from the ground. Started supporting the club from the age of 9 and started playing for them from the age of 11. Right. So yeah, it was pretty much all my life.
So you have got an excuse for sitting on the fence.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll give it you.
Yeah.
But then you had some great times with this club, obviously, didn't you?
Yeah, unbelievable times. You know, obviously a great, period in the mid to late 90s with Chelsea when they started winning things, and then went to Leicester and continued to win things. So I got great memories from both clubs.
Yeah. Present day wise, Chelsea, I mean, it's a great stadium anyway. I think Stamford Bridge, isn't it? Looks, Matt, you were saying, like, what a day to play football.
Beautiful day. It's not too hot.
Spring has sprung, hasn't it? So that's good. And it looks absolutely more picturesque and beautiful.
Absolutely. Wouldn't mind playing there today.
Or ever.
Ever, yeah.
Sort of weather, happily play Stamford
Bridge. There's not many stadiums that go back into the early 19th century and have still got, that appeal to play in there. You know, when you think about it, most of the big clubs of, Man United is obviously another one. Old Trafford, where you're going back to the tradition of the football club, and Chelsea's one of those clubs that you find really difficult to see them in a new stadium like what Everton's doing next season, etc. It's just got that history that's unbelievable. Is
there any plans for a new stadium?
No, under Abramovich there was talks of a rebuild at that stadium, and maybe going away and playing somewhere else for a couple of years. And when you looked at the plans, it was unbelievable at the time that what it was.
What, to rebuild on the?
On Stamford Bridge, because the big problem you've got with the club, it's got the Chelsea pitch owners that still own a part of the club that have a big say in what you can actually do.
I think, man, you're thinking of that as well, aren't you? They're on about either moving or renovating the Old Trafford Stadium as well. It'd be interesting to see what happens.
But today, hopefully, we'll see Leicester going to Chelsea and getting all 3 points. Let's take a look at the team news, because if you've been looking on the right-hand side of the screen there, you can see changes have been made, and maybe most importantly, potentially, a change to this system. We'll talk about that in just a moment. So it's Hermansen in goal. We think it will be Christiansen, Cody and Fass as part of a back three, with Thomas and Justin the wing-backs, and Ndidi and Samare in midfield, with El Kanous in behind, 2 up front in Daka and Vardy. So it'll be very interesting to see if it will be that in that system and those personnel, we're assuming it probably will be. On the bench, still options there, of course. Stolarczyk, Okoli, Winks, Mavididi, Decordova-Reid, Ayew, Ricardo and Koulibaly. Ricardo, will come to him in just a moment. Fantastic to see him back again after 4 months. Chelsea, they've got Sanchez in goal, Cucurella, Colwill, Tosin and Fofana. Of course, we know all about him, don't we? Caicedo and Enzo in midfield with Nkunku, Palmer and Sancho in behind Pedro Neto. Again, if you look on the bench, familiar face in there, of course, Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. He came off the bench, didn't he, for Chelsea earlier in the season here at King Power Stadium, obviously to a great reception. He was one of the heroes last season as Leicester came straight back up to the Premier League. We've had a number of people getting involved. Please do on YouTube. Make sure you hit that follow button, that subscribe button, hit the like button and get involved with us. LCFC Forever says, formation change today. At least we're trying something different. Let's try and get a big 3 points. Bubba, as ever, watches us. Morning all for him over in America. Chicha changes. Maybe it'll shake things up the Enzo derby.
Come
Of
on,
course,
Bubba.
we'll maybe get on to the Enzo derby. The Royal says he thinks it's going to be a 5-3-2. Says let's hope that the changes work out. Will Russell can't make sense of the 3 fullbacks in there. I'm sure we'll see how that works out. We'll ask these guys how they see that playing, but we think it'll be Christensen in that role. And Crown Edits, welcome along again, Crown Edits. He says, come on, Foxes, we will survive. Have faith, boys. And Lily says, hi, Matt, the Mercians are going on tour.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going well.
Old,
Ticket sales are going well.
Yeah?
Yeah. A few venues are getting close to selling out now.
what about rehearsals? How's that going?
busy as ever.
Yeah.
Busy as ever. So, get yourself a ticket before they're gone.
Absolutely. I'm sure Lily will be there. We'll talk about the Mercians and your tour a little bit later on. Let's do the team news, though, because it is, I think, it's, the run of defeats says one thing, doesn't it, Gerry? And he's changed it then, so it's maybe refreshing to see that. How do you guys all take the changes in?
You made a good point earlier before the show came on that Rue Van Nistelrooy was sat in the stand at Brentford when they played a 3 at the back, and it didn't go according to plan. But I think it's fair to say that since then, and Rue's come in and played the same system, the majority of the same players game in, game out, and that hasn't worked. And we were saying on the show at the West Ham game that maybe it was time for a change, and it seems like the change has come today with 3 centre halves. But a change of personnel in there as well. But with possibly, we think Christensen playing on that left hand side.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how that gets on and whether that transpires when the game starts. But I think, for me anyway, something had to change. He had to change something, and he has done. He's got 2 up top, which is always nice to see.
Yeah. I think you have to stem the flow of goals against and think of a way of that happening. And, Leicester have given up some soft goals in recent weeks, and you look at it and you think, I was at the Arsenal game, obviously the last time we were on air together, and there was you just looked at that back 4 on the day and you just thought like they didn't look solid at all against Arsenal as well. And at the same time, I'm looking at someone like Connor Cody sat on your bench with all the experience that he's got. Been a top defender. Okay, his legs may not be what they quite were before, but it was interesting that I was actually thinking about, could he play a part in the end of the season and be a part of it because of his experience, because of the way he rallies people around him and gets people defending and putting them in the right places. It could be that voice that they need, not so much the action, but the voice, the leadership skills that he's got, that could make a difference, for example, today.
Yeah, I think we were looking for change, right? So I don't think any of us can be mad that he's trying something. And
Absolutely.
I think the nice thing is, not only have we gone with this back 3, but he's realised that Chelsea aren't going to give us anything today, so we've got to go and get it. And he's put 2 up top, and I like that forward thinking, because obviously you go 3 at the back, you tend to think it's going to be a bit more defensive, but he's sort of counteracted that with putting some people, 2 of them on top. So, yeah, I mean, we asked for it, didn't we, Gerry, last week? And
we did.
He's done
I
it.
think, the talking
This is what you asked for, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I think one of the talking points, like one of the guys said about using the 3 fullbacks, is has he gone ultra defensive using, Justin and Thomas as wing backs? Could he have not could have maybe have put, say, Justin on the right, but then a more attacking player and say Mavididi on the left. And do you know what I mean? So there's a little bit of more of an attacking balance on one side and more of a defensive balance on the other.
I think
we've played that way, Frank, under O'Neill. Like you or Imps would play right wing back, but we always had Steve Guppy on the left, who was basically an out-and-out winger. So you had a balance of one side was more attacking than the other.
Yeah.
Or you know, was your centre forwards were relying on balls coming into the box, put more on one side than the other. But then on the right hand side, you rely more defensively on that right hand side than you were on the left. Because Steve Guppy wasn't an out and out defender. He was an out and out winger playing at wing back. So there is an argument to say, why has he not mixed it up a little bit in the wing back area?
I guess Chelsea way, you can see why he hasn't, maybe then in that sense. But Charlie Richardson says, come on, City. James Willett says, finally making changes. It's been long coming. Fingers crossed it works out for us. Come on, City. But I think we all sat here for that West Ham game, and it was a really disappointing match, wasn't it, Matt? And I guess we said, what can be changed, what can be done? And I think the kind of agreement between pretty much all of you guys was try a back three, see what happens there, try it with wing backs, whether then you have an out-and-out attacking wing back or not with one of them. But we've seen James Justin play some of his best football, I think, from wing back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, you know, Cody coming in, and you know, we did say he had 9 or 10 days to work on a new formation, which is plenty of time. But they had it. But bringing Cody in, as Frank's already said, he's a voice. He'll get people in the right positions at the right time. And I think that's one of the biggest problems Leicester have had this season is the lack of communication, the lack of a voice, the lack of a leader, especially in the back line. When you analyse some of the goals that have been conceded, they've been really soft. The 2 goals against West Ham, I mean, were desperately soft. And if they're going to get beat in a game of football, then you have to make the opposition work. West Ham didn't work for those 3 points. They didn't barely got out of second gear. Yeah,
I think as well, when you go to Stamford Bridge, you have to have an out ball and a threat. Because if you just give Chelsea the ball and you aren't a threat in that way, sooner or later, I think they'll open you up. Whereas, so it's probably the game to go with 2 strikers, because Chelsea ain't the greatest defensively. They concede goals as well. And obviously with the win-back situation as well, Chelsea's strengths, they play through the wide areas with 2 inverted wingers that want to come inside and play. If you stop that and you stop Palmer, which is not an easy task, the centre forward the centre forward is the one that feeds off of how they play. So if you can stop them wide areas and get Palmer quiet, making Palmer have a quiet game, then you've got a chance of getting something out of it. Yeah, definitely.
Well, one of the options, hopefully so. One of the options, of course, in those wing-back roles was Ricardo Pereira. We haven't seen him in action since November due to a hamstring injury. He's just had such rotten luck. We'll talk about him in a moment. But we caught up with him in the box at Seagrave ahead of this game because we knew how close he was to returning, and he does indeed make the bench today.
People outside the stadium saying, we miss you, we need you back. It helps. It's really good to be almost back training with the lads after some period out. It's good to be back and hopefully one more to help and to achieve our goals. With time and with the experience, you try to not to be negative, try to focus on things you can control. And I think it's the same in life. It's hard when you are on the outside, you cannot help the same way, especially when results goes against us. It makes for sure everything a little bit more difficult. Sometimes I feel it when I go to watch games and people outside the stadium saying, we miss you, we need you back. That's really nice to hear, and it helps a little bit with the rehab, saying people count with you and they like you and they want to see on the pitch. For sure, that's another boost of energy and motivation for me.
That was Ricardo talking there. He is Well, he is back. He's on the bench today. Hopefully we'll see him in the second half. Matt, I think he was talking there about the supporters and how much supporters love Ricardo. He's a lot of people's favourite player, I think. Certainly there's a man on this sofa who that is definitely the case for. And you can see why he wears his heart on his sleeve. He really tries. He's a very likeable character. It's fantastic to see him back.
Yeah, absolutely. I love him. I think he's really, really good. I think it's a shame we've not had him this season. I think he would have really helped, like you've just sort of said in that break there, Frank. I think he offers a lot going forward as well as coming back. And with this back three, it might have worked really nicely, having a solid back three and having him sort of as an outlet. So it's good to see him back. Yeah, hopefully he might get a few minutes. You never know.
Yeah, strange. Steve Cooper wasn't having him, was he? Beginning of the season, he barely played under Steve Cooper, and then obviously he's had another terrible injury. He's had a nightmare with injuries, but definitely a player who you would expect, if being fit, would have come straight into Ruud van Nistelrooy's thinking.
Yeah.
You know, after the change was made, belies belief really how Steve Cooper just wasn't having him. But he was the manager. He was seeing him every day. But great to have him back. I mean, top player and a top guy.
Yeah, I agree. Brilliant player. I think he leads by example. He influences the players with his energy on the pitch as well, doesn't he? Love watching him play. And, hopefully he'll be back in the team to affect the last few games, the run-in.
I think with Ricardo as well, you watch him on the pitch and 99 times out of 100 he makes the right decision on the ball. And it's invariably a positive decision, especially when he's in possession of it. Forget about his attributes as a defender, but getting the team on the front foot and getting the team up the pitch, he's nearly always right on the money with his decision making.
Yeah. And he was playing midfield last season as well for a lot of it.
Yeah, and his consistency.
Yeah.
He's a 7, 8 out of 10 every week, isn't he?
And again, that's when you look at the team now, or when you're watching the games. I'm not saying it's negativity, but there's a lot of safe football being played where the ball comes into the wide areas, and they're looking up, and they either can't see it or they can't produce a pass, and then they go back to the centre half, or they go square into midfield. Whereas Ricardo was always looking, how can I play this ball into my front man? How can I play the ball forward? How can I get Leicester on the front foot?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it's that positivity then, really, is what you like to see from him.
Absolutely. And that's why he's a top player.
Yeah.
And obviously injuries aside, he was a top player when he was in full flow. And those are some of the reasons why.
James Sapap on YouTube says he likes the look of this starting lineup, and let's concentrate on the two up front, Matt, for now, Daka and Vardy. Sometimes there's been times where it's looked a little bit like maybe Vardy's been isolated if he's been on his own, whereas now today they've got that option and the out ball, which Frank was talking about, an out ball. You know how quick Daka is. Can just put it in the channel and let him go. Yeah,
like I said, Chelsea aren't going to give us anything this game. We've got to go and get it. So having two players that are willing to run, getting behind, it's exciting. I think sometimes when we use Ayew, we're kind of expecting him to drop in as a centre forward and play off Vardy, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it'd be nice to just have two runners today, and just every time, like you said, Joe, pick the ball up, look to play to the front man, and just get on them. Don't give them any time to breathe. It'll be interesting.
He needs support, Jamie. Again, you look at the recent games, and he's barely had a sniff in front of goal, so at least he's got a bit of support up there now, along with El Khanous as well. So hopefully, between the three of them, they can, muster some shots on goal, at least, and how much are we all down to see Leicester score a goal today?
Be nice to jump up for once here, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I don't know how Frank would feel like, but, we'll just, we'll bypass Frank if that happens. You never know, you might see Frank give a little, back in your box or whatever. But yeah, I mean, from what we've seen and the way, we're going about in regards to playing the one up front, it just hasn't worked with Jamie at the minute, because he hasn't really had a sniff at goal. And so he's got a bit of help today. So hopefully that'll that'll change a few things.
Yeah, hopefully so. We're just seeing on the screen a number of Chelsea legends are being brought out onto the pitch for a little bit of a ceremony. There is a Leicester legend who is in the press box for us today. Matt Elliott is alongside Chris Parrott. They're doing commentary duty for us, which is available on the website. And they also caught up around about an hour ago pitch side at Chelsea to preview this game.
And welcome to a gloriously sunny Stamford Bridge. Matt Elliott is alongside me now. First of all, I know you're unhappy. He hasn't had time to get to the glorious press food yet. I promise I'll make it short.
Yeah, keep this short and sweet because stomach's rumbling. It's top of the notch here at Chelsea as well, isn't it?
Possibly the best in the country.
But anyway, on to less important matters.
On to far more important matters. A huge game again. Leicester playing after Ipswich and after Wolves. Neither of those won, so 3 points here, albeit against a very good Chelsea team, and they would only be 3 points from safety. It's a big game, isn't it?
Yeah, when you put it like that, it sounds relatively straightforward, doesn't it? We all know it's a lot more difficult than just surmising and anticipating and expecting. But one unfortunately, look at the grass, the pitch here, and the stadium. No, the stadium's is beyond immaculate, isn't it? And the players just have a little walk out there and I fancy playing, and that doesn't happen very much these days. But go and sort of embrace the challenge. We know it's a tough ask, but you've got to put a positive spin on it, haven't you? Like you say, it's 2 wins away from not his what the dream, but that hope of staying up in the Premier League, the best league in the world. Give it their all, and supporters want to see a spirited performance first and foremost, don't they? And from that, hopefully things are going to build up.
Enzo Maresca, of course, in the opposing dugout. Will that bring any X factor to this one for the Leicester fans and the Leicester players?
I think it's an extra attraction from the media or the outside perspective, but in reality, Leicester City haven't got time to worry about that, have they? Whoever, regardless of the opposition, is getting into crunch stage. Look at Chelsea's form. It's been indifferent of late. I wouldn't say it's a hopeless task coming into Stamford Bridge today. It would be a nice little trimming on top if it was against the old manager. But that old manager didn't do bad for Leicester City either, did he?
No, we were here last year in the FA Cup, that amazing game, about a year ago.
Yeah.
So quite a few of these players will know what it's like to play here, know what it's like to perform well here.
Yeah.
Can they take anything of that loss?
Possibly, yeah, because they did themselves no harm, did they? Like coming in that performance, they were the underdogs massively, but upset the odds for a while. And the surprise was on the cards at one stage. Didn't turn out to be that way, but yeah, no. Again, as always with professional football, take the positives out of the situation. Don't think about ultimately we were defeated. Think they're not infallible, Chelsea at home. They are susceptible in certain aspects. And again, footballers live for cases like this. This is why they've strived and worked so hard last year to play in arenas like this and go and perform. Today's a perfect day.
Certainly is. Dan, back to you, but we'll carry on sunbathing and Matt can finally go and get his press food.
Thank you very much there, Chris and Matt. Basking in the sun there at Stamford Bridge. They're also talking about the press food, which for those of you who have been to Chelsea, those of us that have been to Chelsea in the media room, the food is top level. Probably the best of all the clubs, I think.
The cheese board is ridiculous.
Matt sent a photo through. He had a big plate of a big mix of different stuff, and then a cheese board was his second round. Question from YouTube. That's come through. Ken says he's happy to see the change. He says cautious optimism. That wasn't the question. Where am I looking here? There we go. D Cole 27. Don't mind the lineup, but I'm confused where Thomas and Victor Christensen are playing. Do you see it how we set the graphic up, which was Christensen as one of the three, Thomas then as the wing back?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think again, anytime Luke Thomas has played, he's done all right this season. And he's been overlooked for Christensen in the fullback area for most of the game. So I think Christensen's obviously got a bit more stature about him, height.
Bit more powerful, isn't he?
Bit more powerful. Yeah. But I think Luke on the ball is a better footballer than Christensen. So maybe that's the outlet going forward. But again, you can see why he's used the two full-backs in wing-back areas. It is a defensive setup going to Chelsea. And Leicester's record in recent years against Chelsea isn't great. I think they've only won 1 out of their last 11 games away at Chelsea. So, you know straight away that coming into this game is going to be a tough ask.
Just thinking, Vardy does that 1-0, that win was Vardy 1-0. I think back in 2018-19, you would absolutely take that today, wouldn't you, all day long? But like you said, he's the man for the big occasion, Matt.
He is. He loves a big occasion, doesn't he? And I think he fuels on it. So,
what's your emotions, Matt, going into today? What when you walked into the studio, like what were you like thinking? Come on, Leicester, or was it? Oh,
it's been mixed. It's been mixed all season. I've tried every form of emotion. I've come into games where I've told myself we're getting battered just in case it goes the other way, and then we've got battered, or I've said we're going to have a great game and then we've struggled. But like I said, when you've got someone like Jamie Vardy going to Stamford Bridge away, it has a bit of a poem to it. You know what I mean? Like you hear that
against Enzo.
You could maybe write a brand new album if he pulls off the 1-0 heroic miracle.
I think you're touching on great games and that. I think Leicester are at the stage now where performance isn't key. It's about getting results.
Yeah, good point,
and you'll take a bad performance and a win all day long. Yeah. So it is interesting because Chelsea's going to have a lot of football.
Yeah.
Leicester's going to be camped in. They're going to have to be compact. There will be a back five. At times there'll be a back seven. With the two wide men having to drop in and help in the wide areas as well. So it will be interesting to see how this all pans out. But it's not about performance now for Leicester. It's about winning games.
Yeah, and I think also as well, you look at that first half against West Ham. They did okay up until the first goal, and then when the first goal went in, basically the game was over.
Yeah.
So they've got to try and stay in the game for as long as they can today. And if they do go behind, don't let it affect you. To the point where, we're
crumble.
watching it and basically you're saying, well, you might as well blow the whistle now because it's game over and there's only 20 minutes on the clock or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's important. It's important that they try and stay in the game for as long as possible.
Let us know your predictions on YouTube. That's exactly what James has done. James says he thinks Leicester are going to win 2-1 away from home today. Well, and now he's just written "Let's believe." So I think that's a fair point from James. So you never know. You absolutely never know. I think we're about 30 seconds now away from kickoff. D. Cole has said, "Big up the Mercians."
Come on, the Mercians.
Thank you very much.
Supporter for you. Jerry is an adopted Mercians fan now, having had Matt on the show a couple of times. Let's hope you bring some luck because you didn't last week.
No, I didn't.
Maybe today.
You can't blame it on
Yeah.
Well, not all of it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't won a game since we started doing the watch-alongs yet, so well, everyone's to blame.
Yeah, exactly.
The closest we got was probably the Arsenal game, which Frank was down for. Kept Arsenal quiet for 80
for a while.
minutes.
Played well in that
There we
game.
go.
We're off. Underway.
One a header. Decent.
We've not even
win it back. There you go. Well done, Wilfred.
Those two.
That's what we're after.
Just hunted that ball down, didn't they? Indeed, Samara.
Yeah, that's what you need.
That first 10 minutes against West Ham second half, where we came out and Mavididi was all over them. I want to see that. I want to see him digging in.
Yeah, when you play Chelsea, you don't want a football match with them.
No.
Get the ball forward, and because they don't like teams that play direct.
No.
They don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that formation is as you had it on the monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chelsea are the same. It's Fofana at right back.
He's played right back before, hasn't he? It's not a new thing, is it?
And done all right there, by the way, as well.
Oh, he's got pace, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's quick.
He's rapid.
Bubba has said, let's score a goal before we do any predictions.
Yeah.
I like that.
Which I don't mind.
That's the problem for Leicester right there.
Palmer playing in them pockets.
And just playing between the lines.
Yeah.
That pocket, yeah.
Shout for a penalty from Chelsea, but Palmer's gone down. The ref's not giving anything. It was Luke Thomas that went in with him.
Yeah.
I mean, the Chelsea players are surrounding the referee at the minute. He's not giving it, so presumably, I mean,
They're
obviously
trying to get him to
They're
check
trying
it.
to
Yeah,
get
they're
him
trying
to
to
go
get
to
VAR involved.
Scenery.
No,
No,
that's not a
it's
pen.
not a penalty.
No.
If anything, he's tried to block
Correct.
Thomas,
He's
and
blocked Thomas.
Yeah, he's blocked him and then gone down.
Yeah. Tried to buy one there.
Yeah, he has.
And the ref's been surrounded.
Yeah, he's not having it.
Is that Hernandez surrounded?
Yeah, Fernandez, yeah.
Fernandez, sorry.
Yeah.
No. But no, not a penalty. But that is an issue. That will be an issue as Palmer find them little
Picking
gaps.
it up in those pockets, because
Yeah.
when you've only got the 2 centre mids now,
Hmm.
you can get
Yeah.
overloaded, can't you? The 3v2 in there. It's how they cope with that. Cody's going to have to be alert to
Yeah.
sometimes having to step into that position and just
That's
sort
it.
of like
Well, he can
marking the
afford to,
space. Yeah,
or
because he's the
Voss,
spare man. Yeah, yeah.
absolutely. One
Yeah.
of them can go in there.
Can go and step in.
Yeah, Alistair Wheeler says, "Come on, Leicester." And Fee Howard's joined us, Jerry.
Fee,
We know
yeah.
Fee used to be
I do.
a regular viewer
regular
and
Monday night
listener,
listener.
to ours on a Monday. So hello, Fee. Thank you very much for joining us today. Chocolate Brioche, nice name, has said, "Do you guys think Daka should start instead of Vardy?" Well, they're both starting today. So 2 up front for Leicester, Daka and Vardy, who are both now harrying the ball. And the Chelsea defenders, I mean, a few times, Frank, we've seen Chelsea make a lot of mistakes at the back this season, haven't we? When they've been maybe put under a bit of pressure.
Pressed, yeah.
That's good.
Definitely.
Good pressure up top.
And then
Chelsea
you
go
get
long.
them to force them to play long and
win the ball back.
Exactly.
Good challenge.
But this is
There's that gap.
the backing off. That's better. At least Christensen went and closed them down there.
I think it was Thomas.
Was it Thomas?
That's a great ball in. Good touch by Faz.
Yeah.
Good crossing. I'm not sure who crossed the ball in. Must have been.
I think.
It
Was it Palmer out there? Maybe no.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Made a good point, Matt, on the battle of the hairdos, wasn't it? Cucurella out fast.
Yeah.
Sancho's been good this season,
Sancho.
hasn't he?
Yeah.
Quality.
Go on, James.
That's
That's a foul, ref.
All day.
It's got to be.
Well done.
Ooh. Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah. It's going to be tough for Luke that against Sancho 1v1s. If he gets isolated in those wide areas, he's already got two crosses in straight away.
What would you do there? Would you show him the lane or would you get him inside, Frank?
As he's playing on the right hand side, you'd want to show him in on his left, really, on his weaker foot.
And then because the numbers are in there as well. If you show him inside, you've got all your numbers in the
Compact,
back.
yeah, exactly.
So there's less spaces.
Yeah,
But they've dealt with 2 crosses pretty well there.
yeah.
I think that's quite harsh on Ndidi there. He's given a free kick away from our goal kick, but he does go down.
He loves lying down on the ground.
I didn't want to say it, but he...
It's soft, isn't it?
Every time he feels anything, he's down.
Yeah.
Cook it out.
He's been good though, hasn't he, Frank?
This season, yeah, he's been brilliant. You know, since the Euros, really, that's where he really come into his own, and he's brought that level of performance into the league this season after playing for Spain.
It's good
Euros
again.
has been quality.
Forcing them to go long.
Yeah, the press is high. It's brave.
Yeah, high press. They're going long. There's
Yeah.
no quality at the minute from Chelsea from that long pass. Now, Chelsea with their own high press.
That's the thing, I guess, with the back five, you just have that extra body in there, that extra bit of insurance, don't you? If someone does make an error, don't know, is there someone else in there that can help out? Whereas
You're all about covering spaces.
it's a
and
bit of a
covering
half
ground.
chance now.
Good opportunity,
Yeah.
indeed, to
Go on,
drive.
keep going.
There's
Oh,
4v3 there.
And again.
Cross is blocked.
Yeah.
Shoot,
Go on, have a
shoot.
go. Have a go.
Effort.
Oh, good effort.
Shot on target.
Hey,
Not
effort
bad.
on
Is that
Hey, that all
Canouche?
day.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
see. I need some glasses, mate. Right, borrow them glasses.
Goodness, yeah. It's a good move.
Yeah.
It's a good move. Indeed, he broke up, got the player in the middle of the pitch, and he's driven and he's made it a 5v3. Great counter attack.
Yeah.
They get a shot off
What's
on
that,
goal.
about 20 yards out? Something like
Yeah.
that.
First shot
Straight
on
at the
target of the
keeper.
game, though, but if he's
Yeah, that's
afforded
good.
that
The press is there,
there you
isn't
go,
it?
Yeah,
well done.
yeah.
Who was that? Was that Cody?
Cody
Yeah.
stepping
Yeah,
forward.
that's
Yeah.
good. Cody's up to the
Because
edge.
look,
of
you've still got 3 men behind you, haven't you?
Exactly.
Even if you do.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very early days, early
Mm.
doors rather, 7 minutes in. Let's just see this
What's your
attack
run
out
at?
of Chelsea.
1v1 now.
This is. I think they're going to focus a lot through Sancho.
I
today.
think it is. I think Thomas is. I
Corner.
don't know whether. I
Good
think
block.
Christensen might be the wing back and Thomas maybe one of the three. You know, a couple of
No.
times it looks like Christensen has been the
Oh yeah, he is
the
further
man
out.
further out twice now in a row.
Yeah, I think he's been dragged out with the
You
runner.
think it's been more that?
He's
been
probably
dragged
been
out
told
with the
actually
runner.
when
Yeah.
Sancho's on the ball, you can step out,
Go out to him.
Yeah, double up on him.
maybe double up on him. Yeah, which I don't think is a bad idea.
Big moment. This
First
corner.
yeah.
Big moment.
It's all right. Goal kick. Maybe not.
No.
The corner. I thought that'd come off a Chelsea player. Well, Cody was the man doing the defending. He's
Yeah.
moaning. He's saying he thinks he's been fouled.
He's been hold, yeah.
Chelsea
yeah.
have taken this second one quick. Need to switch on a little bit here. Palmer.
Oh, he's quick.
Wow.
Isn't he?
Off the bar.
Makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oz says, "Come on, Leicester City." And then there's a Chelsea fan that's in the comments that everyone seems to be ganging up on. Now,
Oh,
which is
no.
good. It's good to see.
It's good skill in
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
Palmer
great
though,
shift of the ball,
no
wasn't he?
goals or assists in his last 6 games,
Yeah.
which is his longest drought.
Does that scare you a bit though? It scares
Yeah.
me a bit.
Very much so.
It's got to come to an end sooner or,
Yeah,
or later, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Because he's a top player, isn't he?
he really is. Really promising, and he doesn't seem to feel the occasion, does he? Which I like. 'Cause the
No,
pressure.
he's
calm,
out of
isn't
the
he?
They
game.
call him
Calm.
Cold Palmer.
Cold
don't they,
Palmer,
for
yeah,
that
exactly.
reason,
Yeah.
He's out of the game, Cucurella. I like that ploy though, getting Wilfred out on the right hand side and just
Yeah.
bombing him
Yeah,
up against
yeah.
Cucurella.
Well, play the long ball. He'll win that
Yeah,
header every time,
like a
won't he?
diagonal
Yeah.
pass to Wilfred so he can get a flick on.
Never a foul, maybe.
We've not.
This
we're not-
is ridiculous.
It's hard to get anything going when the game's stopping.
Yeah.
It's
It's
starting
ridiculous.
like
But they
that.
just keep going down.
Yeah,
Look, there's nothing wrong with him.
What's happened there? Neto.
step through Fazaz for him. He's won the ball.
He's gone
really.
down.
Okay.
maybe a clash of
I
heads.
think they both, they both felt their
It's
edge.
definitely not a
Right,
foul.
but there's not. But he's laying on the there. He's up and he's whinging at the ref.
He's bleeding, isn't he?
Oh no, he has had a
Yeah,
good
they've
knock,
had a
actually.
clash of
Yeah,
heads.
Fast is getting treatment now. That does look like a sore one.
Who have we got on the bench defensively? Because Vestergaard's
Akoli.
Akoli.
Curly.
Yeah, Coley, Koulibaly's back on the bench. Obviously, we've spoken about Ricardo, but yeah, if it's for Fast, it would. Well, Coley would be the one, isn't it? But
He'll be all right. He should be
Yeah.
all right.
Should be fine.
oh,
Yeah,
there's blood on
it's a
Neto
good
as
knock.
well. So yeah, it is.
Maybe I got that one wrong then.
Yeah.
Slightly wrong.
He's just gone for
Takes a
eight.
big man
just
to
gone for
admit
8
the mistakes, Jerry.
stitches.
So fair play there.
Hey, he's off the hospital.
Yeah.
Get stitches.
Yeah, get up. Nothing wrong with him. Oh yeah, no, there's blood there. No, I think he's definitely taking a hit.
We're going back to the penalty
Yeah,
again,
it's
and
not a
I don't know. It's never been a pen.
Palmer just sort of steps across.
He's
him,
trying to
doesn't
be
he?
clever, and he just step across him, bit of body contact, go down, try and buy one. Really should get booked for that.
Yep.
Yeah, so Neto, we're not missing any action here. There's no football going on. Neto's got some treatment. He now has
Dressed
a
up
bandage.
like bandies up like Terry Butcher back in
Back in the day.
back in the
80s.
80s.
Bass
Yeah.
himself is also getting a bandage on. Some effort to get past his hair there, which I think is causing the
Yeah,
physio
he won't
more
be happy
effort
with that, will he? You won't be happy with taking that off after the game, will he?
To get the bandage through the hair than it is.
Look, the physio is sort of like manipulating his hair like he was in a hairdresser having it trimmed. Huh?
He's telling Will
He's
to
telling Will,
win
yeah.
that ball on Cucurella.
Yeah. Block him and help it on.
Because the one time the ref doesn't blow and the ball does fall for us, it's when you get a chance, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he won't blow all game. I hope not.
Yeah. By the way, taking that bandage
This is
off,
where,
all that hair.
you know,
saying.
but you know, this is where you need someone like a Connor Cody to go up the referee and say, listen, ref, we've played 2 balls to the right hand side, and twice now Cucurella's
Giving it all.
this for him. You just keep an eye out for that.
It's a real patch job, this.
Yeah. So Fass and Neto both have bandages on. Fass does look a little bit, not shaky, but he doesn't look happy there, does he? Fass.
Did look like
He had a lump that came straight up, didn't it?
good lump, yeah.
And it looked like they've just put a bit of padding on to protect that one, whereas Neto's actually looks
Because it's a
he's
bit of
cut,
blood squirting,
stop the bleeding.
I think you're right, Jerry. Get up.
Yeah.
It's a great ball.
Good ball. Out of play, thankfully. Yeah, again, it's, you know, you said, how many minutes are we in here, Dan, already?
12.
Yeah.
It's 12:30, yeah. There's been a few
That took about
stoppages,
5 minutes, and
Yeah.
exactly.
but it's been a
not been
decent
flowing.
Here
start.
we go. Neto and Fass are both back on the pitch now, so here we go, It has been a decent start, you're right. Leicester with the...
You know,
Really a
There's only half a chance
positive
for
as
everything.
well.
high
It's been-
press, not sitting back, trying to soak
exactly.
it up. They're putting
Yeah.
Chelsea, forcing them to go long at times.
It's a good mid block as well. They're not dropping like right back into their own half. They're staying.
This is an issue
Yeah.
as well.
Palmer there.
We've tried to
See,
find
if that ball makes it,
to
Yeah.
Palmer. That's the issue.
you're in trouble there,
in those
aren't you?
pockets.
Whose
in
job is that,
receiving it.
Frank? Should Samario
It's a
or
difficult
Ndidi
one
do him or one of the
because
centre-halves
it's a
go out?
difficult one because you only got the 2 in midfield. They're up
Yeah.
against 2 as well. So Palmer's trying to play in behind them. That's where you've got your extra man at the back. That's got to be alert. Whether
Cody
if
did
he's
it once
centrally,
already.
if he's centrally, Cody goes. The other 2 drop round and make it like a back 4. If he goes either side and tries the pockets, I think one of the wide centre halves have got to go in there, and then the full back narrows up. The wing back narrows up to make it into a back 4.
It's got to happen quickly, though.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It's
It's
a
got
split second,
information.
isn't
It's
it?
got to
exactly.
happen when Leicester are in possession of the ball. You've got to get close enough to Palmer to make a
be
decision
organising.
and be organised and say, right, if it breaks down, I'm ready to step in and put him under pressure.
Yeah.
And I think that's also been an issue this season where they don't organise quick enough.
Well done, Daka.
That's
That's unlucky.
It's
would have been a
unlucky.
great ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daka's sort of won it, and he's seen the run of Justin, which is he's so good at wing back, I think, Justin, and he was in there. If,
Try to slip
it
him in
just gets
between.
past.
The thing with James Justin is he's got the energy levels to get up and down,
Yeah.
to get back and defend and get up and support all the front players.
it's unlucky that.
Just try and help that on if it's a struggle.
What for El Canoes like that?
Yeah, just he's like you say, he's unlucky, and you can see that he's obviously trying to get, but it was always a struggle trying to get that ball
Sad,
down.
Chelsea haven't started well.
No,
Not at all.
You think that we can get at them then, Frank? Is what you're saying,
Yeah,
basically?
yeah. It's a great start by Leicester. I didn't expect the boys to be so aggressive high up the pitch as they are and really give them a game.
Quite organised as well,
yeah.
though, isn't it? Yeah. That's a great ball.
first time, good lad.
Great ball.
Go on.
Oh. That's the
Good
one
defending.
issue you have with Daka and Vardy. They're not the best in the air, and they've got some right lumps at the back,
Yeah.
2 centre halves, and
Wasn't a bad ball in from Ndidi, was
Good,
it?
No.
good ball, good ball.
yeah, great area he's put it in.
Well done.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's go.
We've got a few. Go on, drive. He needs a drive there.
Yeah.
Go on. Now you're just letting
See,
Chelsea
look
get back.
inside.
Yeah.
See the back. They're all back now.
Yeah.
There are 2 or 3 players out of position there, Chelsea.
Well, and
Christensen's come back, and then Chelsea.
You want him to just get at him now?
Just you've got to go at him.
Love it now.
Oh, weak ball. Who was that? Not Ndidi.
That was
Samari.
It does look as if it's Thomas left centre half, doesn't it? Christensen wing back.
It does. He's on the inside, yeah.
You think there?
They didn't start like that, though,
They didn't
did they?
start like that.
No.
You think
They might have swapped.
Yeah.
if Josh Thomas was Christensen, then he'd probably drove a bit more, wouldn't he? Gone at him with the ball.
Yeah. He may well have changed it and just thought to himself, because Sancho got the better of him twice in that wide area. He thought maybe get him out there 1v1s with Sancho and deal with that.
Yeah. Again, there's Thomas coming out, engaging.
Yeah.
That's Thomas there. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, it's been good. It
Yeah.
has been good. 17, 18 minutes in. Win that as well, Fass. If you've taken a blow like Fass has there, Jerry, I'm sure obviously it's happened to you. Are you wary next time the ball's in the air?
you don't feel it.
No.
You don't feel it, Dan. It's
With your adrenaline and everything.
adrenaline.
Yeah.
It's after the game, you might have a massive headache for a few days, but when the game's going on, you don't feel it.
No.
Oh, well
Great
played.
Oh, it's good. Oh,
So
That
unlucky.
was unlucky. Oh, Palmer just glides, doesn't he?
Open up fast.
Oh, that's a good
Well
block.
done.
They're lucky there. Justin took a while to get back into. You see at the far post, they had 2 men over.
Yeah, they've got another one. They've got Cucurella over here.
Yeah. There you go. Look.
I think that was, it was Daka back in there. Well done, Daka.
This is where you don't want to give Palmer much time on it, do you?
But what you do want is you want Chelsea crossing the ball. I can't see him out jumping any of the 3 centre halves, like, you know what I mean? And
He's
always
giving
give
the
a
pal
pen.
there. You're kidding me.
Ooh.
Looks soft, but
Yeah, penalty for Chelsea. Looks like
hard to see
Christensen
from here. He's got quick feet, hasn't he?
Ooh.
Is that a challenge?
Did he stamp on his toe?
Yeah.
He doesn't need
The
to.
jump, though, it's a little bit,
It's a bit theatrical.
theatrical, isn't it? The jump in the air.
Does he need to stick a leg in there, though? Really?
No, well, he's going away from goal. He doesn't need
Just
to do
push him away
anything.
from
Yeah,
goal.
yeah. He didn't need to make a tackle. He stood on his toe, obviously, by the look of Sancho. The pain that he looks like he's in.
They're not going to overrule that, are they?
No.
No.
VAR.
He's clearly
No.
caught him. Silly challenge, really.
Yeah, penalty for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Palmer's goal drought.
Will be over. He doesn't miss
He
these.
doesn't tend to miss pens,
No.
does he? No.
He scored every one, hasn't he? Oh, has he missed only one? He's missed one penalty?
Has he?
I think, has he missed just the one?
Oh, you know what? I'm feeling a mad. I don't know.
Fancy Mads, yeah.
Fancy Mads.
Go on, Matt. Go
Fancy
on.
him.
Yeah.
Get them
I'm sitting
positive
forward.
vibes.
I'm sitting
Come on.
forward.
Get them flowing out.
I think he saves.
Transmit them through the TV into Mads Hermansen.
Bottom left. I think he saves it.
Come on, Mads. Come on, Mads. Could be a big moment in the game. This 20 minutes in.
A bit of pressure on Palmer. With him not scoring.
Yeah.
With him not scoring for a while. It's a little bit of pressure on his young shoulders.
Well, he tends not to feel it, doesn't
Yeah.
he? As
No.
we've been
There's a
saying.
bit of-
But he's been made to wait though, which
There's
is
a bit of handbags going on
Yeah.
on the edge of the box.
He's saying the ball's not placed in the right place. Not on the
yeah.
spot.
Mads is delaying it now.
He's going to get
saying-
booked. Let them deal with that. Get on the line.
Listen this time.
Right, here we go then, Palmer. Ball is just about on the spot there, isn't it? Cole Palmer for Chelsea. Come on, Mads.
He looks a bit.
Nervy, doesn't he?
He does,
He
doesn't
does
he?
look a bit nervy. I noticed that before when he was like stepping.
It's a long wait, is all I'll say.
Yeah.
Come on!
I'd just like to
Come
say,
on, what a save, you called it.
bottom left saved
Bottom
it.
left. Fair play
Have
to you.
some of that.
Fair play
The
to you.
Messiah's in the room. Oh dear. Superb
Come
save,
on.
by the way.
Oh, they're going to let
They're
him
not
retake
taking
it.
it again.
A retake.
You are kidding me.
Did he come off his line? Didn't look like he came off his line.
Unless someone's
No.
encroached the area.
Oh yeah, true.
No, but he pushed it
Come
wide,
on,
so it
ref.
doesn't
It's a
matter.
good save.
It's a fantastic save.
Just get on with the game.
No, it looks like he's all right.
Yeah,
Get
I
on
think
with the
he's
game.
all right,
Maybe
yeah.
there was still a
Yes,
bit of
I think we're good.
Come on,
I think
Mads.
we're good.
Let's have a look here. He's
No,
dead.
no,
No, he's still
no,
on the
no.
line.
It's a great
He's
save.
pushed it
What a
wide.
save that
Fantastic.
is.
He looked dead nervous, Palmer.
Yeah, he did, didn't
The
he?
worst there. I've never seen him like that. You know, he was just walking about before the penalty. And
Normally
that.
quite stone cold,
Yeah,
isn't he?
yeah, exactly.
Does he normally stutter as well sometimes and like roll it in?
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
just run up
yeah.
and hit it, hasn't he?
Wait, yeah.
Confidence thing, isn't it? When they
See,
Come on.
that's got to be a boost for Leicester now.
could be a massive change.
You
That.
know,
I think Christensen's got to learn from that. He's got away with one there.
Yeah.
There's no need to put his foot
he
in there.
owes,
He's
he owes
done.
the keeper a nice little drink he poos
Yeah.
on the coach on the way back.
Kate and Kyle can't believe it. Kate herself has said, "What a save indeed! It was a fantastic save." Go on, win that header.
Let's not let it.
Get rid
Yeah.
of it. Good lad.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good ball.
He's
Oh, no.
offside.
That's okay.
He's offside, huh?
That's a
Could have been
poor
side,
header.
but yeah, good.
He can't head the ball. Can't head a buscue in.
No.
Awful.
You see that a lot, though, don't you, Frank, in the modern
modern
game?
day,
You-
yeah, they don't.
people cannot head the ball
No.
properly.
No.
Oh, blimey!
Wow. The goalkeeper was almost outside the box.
When he received that.
Like, come on,
Blur.
win that.
Great turn.
Played
Wow.
well.
He started really well indeed.
He really has.
Oh, just play that down the line.
Get back in.
He's going to foul him, maybe. Take the yellow.
He's done well.
He'll go back.
I mean, yeah, Frank and Matt, both of you sort of said there, we were a little bit worried with the penalty.
Yeah.
I thought nailed on Palmer was scoring there. You said save, bottom left.
He
You
did.
said Palmer looked nervy.
Yeah,
Looked
yeah,
a little bit
yeah.
nervy, yeah.
Like you said, coming off of a 6-goal drought, it's been such a good season for him. And I can't imagine how he mustn't feel that the pressure of Chelsea is on his shoulders. He must feel that way. So,
Yeah. Go on. Hey, back him up.
Yeah, but
Back him
the
up
thing is
quicker.
with Palmer is in the same way that he gets all the
There's-
plaudits for how good he is. When he doesn't score goals, they're talking about that just as much.
the
Yeah.
thing.
So he hears the noise.
pressure
you know what I
both
mean?
ends, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. This is the best bit of play that Chelsea have had.
Yeah.
Actually getting to move the ball about, and they've got Leicester dropping deeper and
little bit
deeper a little
deeper,
bit
yeah.
as the game's going. With nearly 25 minutes into the game, and it's difficult to keep that intensity up.
Yeah.
Normally you can get a good 20 minutes out of it, and then at some stage they've got to get a breather and get regroup and go again. It just seems like Leicester just dropped the intensity a little bit.
It was just a thing there where it went to close down, but they didn't do it together.
No, exactly.
And the gaps are too far. So
Too
in
far
those
apart now.
instances, you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
say, hold on a minute. Let's just regroup, get their second wind, and then we'll start again.
Well
Yeah.
played, Samare.
Got to win that. And he has.
Pass.
Well
pass.
done
Well
indeed.
played.
Yeah, James says world-class save, as does Bubba. He says brilliant save.
Good control. Go on. Go on.
Good ball,
Go on.
AJ.
Great ball.
Steady.
Go on.
Oh my!
What's just happened?
Another clash of heads. He's headed it against the crossbar,
Did it
hasn't
come off the bar, did it?
he? Yeah.
What has just happened? Leicester have just hit the bar, we know that
Yeah.
for sure.
First time.
Is it
ball.
Vardy?
Keeper?
No, it's
defence.
Tossing.
Tossing, yeah.
Oh,
And
tell you
then-
what,
and
Some
then they've had a
defending
clash
that.
of
It's
head.
like Colwill, brilliant.
that's good defending. You've got to give the defender credit.
Yeah, that's brilliant reactions. That
Because in that instance, you're
Yeah.
thinking Jamie's
he's going to
favourite.
score. Yeah.
So he's done brilliant there.
Oh my goodness.
What a moment.
So Chelsea have missed a penalty. Leicester have hit the bar, kind of.
Well, by a Chelsea
Via a
defender.
Chelsea
Yeah.
head.
And then they
Colville,
cleared
that's
off.
an unbelievable
That's
header.
good defending, mate. You got to give credit where it's due.
Brilliant
there.
defending. Brilliant defending.
Less so said about Tosin's header, the better, I think, there.
I think
Was
he
put off
expected
'cause
the keeper to
Keeper.
get it.
Yeah, he's come across him, isn't he?
Good play from Leicester again. Long diagonal down the channel for Jimmy Justin.
Shows that outlet's there, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant again from Indeed in the middle of the park. He's had 2 or 3 draws there. He's coming out on top, winning the ball, securing it for the team.
That's it. Regroup.
Kyle Foster thinks we can win this game, as do we now, Kyle. Bo Reilly supporting from Alberta, Canada. Thank you for joining us as well.
What's going on?
And joining us just as Leicester nearly took the lead as well.
Look a tiny bit shaky in that back left corner, don't
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just decision making. It's all about decision making.
Oh, no.
Oh, what a touch.
Don't let.
Get out to him.
What a touch from Palmer that was, by the way. You see, would he shoot if he's in confidence there, Frank?
Oh, yeah, he's still
It looked like he had a second to shoot, didn't he? And
the ball stayed up a bit high. It didn't come down quick enough for him to get a shot off.
Great defender.
Oh,
Get out to him.
Get out to him.
Bit tentative with his shot there. Yeah.
It was a defender's shot, that wasn't it?
Well, I was just thinking back, that almost comical own goal still won't have been the most comical own goal involving these two teams. Last season, the Disasi one, do you remember in the FA Cup?
Disasi, yeah.
From about 35 yards out on the left, he just tried to pass it back.
Don't talk to Frank about own goals,
No.
mate.
No.
I
didn't bring it up there,
I
Frank.
got a
You
bit of
see
stick
that?
for that.
No,
Everyone
that
was
was
calling
Gerry.
him Frank
Don't-
Sinclair, weren't they? So I
was
weren't
Gerry.
very
Don't
happy.
talk to Frank about OGs, mate. Come on. We've got him on the fence today. You know, he's not.
Yeah, he could lean more that way.
Do you know what I mean? We don't want him going over to the Blues side or the
That
Chelsea
wasn't me that
side.
brought that one up, Frank.
Yeah.
I did last time, but not today.
But how long are we in now?
About just under half an hour.
Right.
Yeah.
30 minutes, yeah.
So that's a good start.
Yeah, it is.
Good start. See, this is where they're on the halfway line, Chelsea. And this is where you've got to stop
Yeah,
putting
you've
them
got to try
under
and
pressure.
stay. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So look at Palmer now. He's
Look at Voss
Yeah. I like
closing down on the halfway line.
Yeah.
You know, that's good.
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Driving them backwards.
Yeah.
Who's turn
Good.
now?
Justin's
Justin,
gone.
yeah?
Good.
You like that, Jerry?
I do like that because it forces them backwards. It doesn't give them any momentum.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. When they get Chelsea had their 2 centre halves on the halfway line.
They've worked it well, though. Sancho, brilliant from Justin again.
Yeah.
That's it.
Another good recovery from
Ball's not good
Justin.
enough there.
But it's so important when you get the ball back. You've got to
Well
keep
done,
it.
Wilfred.
You've got to keep it.
Winning free kick like that.
Brilliant from Wilfred there.
And Justin.
And Justin.
He's been in there a few times, hasn't he, Justin, and dig that
Getting
ball
back
out.
in, yeah.
But yeah, so Chelsea's 2 centre halves are on the back line, on the halfway line. And that's the point where you've got to say, all right, we've got to start applying pressure
Yeah.
and keep trying to drive them backwards. It's all right going for a high press. You know, the game started off Leicester pressing them high, or a high block, whatever you want to call it, in Chelsea's half of the pitch.
Yeah.
Now Chelsea are just creeping up the pitch.
Yeah. Can't let them go
You
any further.
can't let them go any further. You've got to start engaging with them.
A big hello to Corey, who's joined us as ever on YouTube. Thank you. Corey, he says, come on, Leicester. Jerry, I'll let you read out that comment just there.
Which one?
The third one up.
Third one up.
Here.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Decode 27. If you Google Frank Sinclair, the first thing it suggests is uncles.
Why are you letting Jerry out?
I thought he'd have more fun.
Passing the buck, are we? I knew what was coming. I knew exactly what was coming, Dan. I knew it.
Did you?
I knew it. I read the script. As soon as he said, Jerry, I'll let you read that, I thought, here we go. Come on then.
You're a bad man, Bates. Bad man. Oh, that's a slip. Oh, that's okay.
All right, though, that's all right.
But then Bubba says, at least we're showing some fight early on, which is encouraging.
They look
which probably didn't
organised.
happen really against West Ham, did it?
Not at all. No.
They look organised. They look like they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
look
like the
better
ball.
in
You know what I
free.
mean? Yeah.
They look comfortable in the free to an extent. But they're doing the right things. Like
They're doing
you
the
said,
right
Gerry,
things.
Stepping in, don't
Yeah.
just let them play wherever they want to play. The big thing is on the transitions, though, is can you keep the ball for a bit longer?
We need to give Vardy and Daka something.
Yeah,
don't we?
exactly.
And it's when we pick that ball up that they're most vulnerable on the turn. So
See a long ball again. Not trying to force it out from the back with these short goal kicks.
Yeah.
Go on.
Go on.
Chance.
that's the
Good
chance.
ball. Get in the
Vaz.
box now.
Go on, Vaz. Do something
Got
special.
nobody with him, though,
Exactly.
has he?
Go on, James Justin. Get in the back stick.
Oh, Christensen.
What's that there? That is a hospital
Oh,
ball.
he's got lucky.
Yeah.
He's got lucky.
Got away with it.
That's a great. Wow.
Oh, that's unlucky. It's unlucky.
It's the right ball, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You don't mind Cody doing that because you know he can.
Yeah.
See, another opportunity going to miss there for me. They're in a good position.
With
All right,
Vardy one.
but the
with
Vardy, but it comes back to him.
Yeah.
So that's a quick layoff. You've got 3 players in the box.
Get it back in there.
Get it back in the box. You've got James Justin covering around the back in case it's overplayed. And they're trying to play. Just put it in there.
Get a scrappy goal. It doesn't matter, does it, how it goes in? And there's bodies in the box.
Go
Well
on,
done,
Fast.
Fast.
Oh, it's unlucky though.
Yeah. So, yeah.
He's working though, isn't he? He's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's probably, 32, 33 minutes in, and there'll be at least 5 added on, won't there?
Yeah.
If not more for the penalty as well. Well done, Justin.
Oh, well played.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Well
Well
done.
done, Samara as well. Or was that
Daka.
Daka reading?
Daka.
Yeah.
Good block. That's what football's all about. You know, they're only small things in a game. You know, that block from Daka goes out for a throw-in. But if you see, if your
slows it down
teammates,
as well,
it slows you down, stops the momentum. And if your teammates see passing Daka going in and making blocks, it gives everybody a little lift, a little boost of confidence and go, right, come on.
Yeah.
If we can all help each other out a bit like that, then you create a little bit of momentum.
What a ball. Good by Faz. Good positioning by Faz.
Oh no.
Oh.
Cheering for it.
No.
Oh, the Chelsea fans were looking.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the Chelsea players.
No one
did
did react. Fernandez didn't react.
Get out them. Get out them. Oh, superb ball. That.
Yeah, Chelsea fans were certainly feeling for a penalty there for a cross that Thomas has blocked, Luke Thomas.
Looked like a leg, didn't it?
Let's have a look here. So Enzo Fernandez has it. He puts it in. No,
It's
It's
by
like
his side,
that.
didn't he?
They're in his chest, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Can't do anything there.
They are struggling on that left-hand
Down
side.
that left side
They're like
is the
Sancho
side where
is having
Chelsea's
lots
getting a
of
little bit
joy.
of joy, yeah.
Go on, Daka.
Well done,
Good lad.
Daka.
Come on, ref.
Pulled him
It's a free
all
kick,
day.
Again, good work from Daka.
Yeah.
Good work.
He always puts in 100%, doesn't he? Patson
work.
Daka.
Yeah.
No matter what, no matter whether he's on his own, as a 2, he will always endeavour to give everything, which you want as a minimum, don't you, from your players. But some players you see that from, some players you don't. But
Yeah.
Daka, 100% every game. He'll chase everything, won't he?
Good ball. Well
Go on.
played.
Well played,
El
that.
Canoes.
It's good, that.
Go on,
Go on,
Canoes.
Bilal.
Oh,
It's a
he's
great
got him in
ball.
there.
Flip me.
Bit heavy.
It's just wide for Christensen. He can put one in now.
It's a good break again.
It's
Yeah,
there,
it's
isn't
good
it?
play.
Yeah.
It was
It
a
is
poor
there.
ball, that from El Canoes. You
Yeah.
expect better from him because he's been so good this season.
Check the run.
I even thought Vardy maybe was a central ball as well.
I just need to regroup now. Two, three. See, that's good. Just Chelsea keeping it, but they're not really penetrating at the minute. And that's a long ball going in that good.
And again.
That's what you want Chelsea to do.
Yeah.
Go on.
And again.
Well played.
Come on, ref.
It's a foul. Well done, Elton.
Yellow.
Fofana giving away the free kick. He might get booked for that.
Yeah. Stopped a good move.
Chris Goodwin says, up the Mercians for the blue heart.
Thank you,
you're
Chris.
getting lots of love in
Love
today,
that.
the Mercians.
Appreciate
which is good to see. Let's have a look here. He knows what he's doing. It's probably not a yellow, but he knows what he's doing there.
He knows he can't win it. So he just says, well, I can't win it, but I'm just going to stop. He's not going past.
Yeah.
But yeah. Decent. It's good stuff so far.
Been positive, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the approach as well, been good. Come on, Mal. Got to win.
Did well to keep that in, to be fair, Neto, but see if we can keep the ball for a little bit now.
There's that ball again.
Yeah, looking for it every time from Manson out to this Chelsea left. So whether it's
Daka
or indeed, usually, isn't it?
We're just trying to isolate Cucurella, aren't they?
Yeah. Because presumably, and Frank, you'll probably know a bit better than us, Cucurella tends to go into midfield, does he?
Roll into that midfield area.
Yeah.
They do it both sides, to be honest.
Yeah.
But they won't want Fofana in there. He won't roll into a midfield area for Fofana, so it will be that Cucurella on the left hand side rolling in.
Yeah.
When they're building.
Again, fast coming out, putting pressure out on this.
Didn't need to
Yeah,
foul,
they've done that.
Didn't
really
need
well.
to foul, yeah, but
No, yeah. He's got one of them in the locker though.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't mind him doing it out there,
yeah,
to be honest.
As long as it's out there, I'm not too bothered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
what's his left footer coming in, Frank? Oh, Neto's out there.
Neto's left-footed.
Yeah.
And Fernando's right. It's quite a high line. It looks like it'd probably be Neto that tries to bend this in behind.
Yeah.
They might even try and play here, try and create a 3v2.
3 against 2.
Yeah.
That's
Nice Neto. Yeah, he's going to try and bend it in behind them. It's deep.
Yeah.
Good header by Christiansen.
Go on.
go on.
Another opportunity
touch.
to break.
Oh, that's unlucky. That was
Just tried too much, didn't he?
Yeah.
A little bit too much. Unlucky though. That's it. Don't let him stand up.
It's been really quiet, Palmer. What's it? How many real telling touches has he had in the game? 3 or 4?
Not many.
Maximum.
One of them players that only needs
Yeah.
a moment, though, isn't he?
Well, he's had one.
Yeah, true.
He's not taken.
That's very true.
That's
Oh,
offside,
great
isn't it?
ball.
Looks offside there.
Well done.
Well
Well done. Who was that?
played.
Christiansen? No, Luke
Thomas.
Thomas, yeah.
Got back in
Superb
well.
net.
Did look off, but
Yeah.
not sure.
Cody as well, get like.
Offside.
It's close, but I think
Tight.
so.
Yeah, he's offside. His
I
left
think he
arm's
would have.
offside.
Yeah, I think he would have been off.
Yeah, he's done well there, Thomas.
Done brilliant. Done brilliant.
Especially as well, and it's something you guys never would have had to worry about. But like, you know, with VAR there, players might think, oh, he's offside, but you still got to get back in. Whereas
deal
some
with the
players do
second
switch off a
phase,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
and just think, don't worry, the flag's going to go up in a minute. But
See there. Just take your time.
Yeah.
It's just a quick throw in. There's no setup. Do you know what I
Can't
mean?
force it,
Just
can
take
you?
your time. Why are you rushing there? And then it just, you know, it's just cheap possession back to Chelsea.
yeah.
They seem to have gone more to like a 3-4-3, you know, defensively. Now Daka's gone to the right. Do you see how they're really
Yeah.
compact as a 3 now?
Yeah.
But then in possession, they go back to the 5-3-2.
Yeah.
Keeping it tight though. It's what we asked for, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Go on, Daka. Put him under pressure.
Outside, ref.
Yeah.
It's got to be out.
There you go. Put a bit of pressure on, and all he has to do is hook it, and then. And again, that's what Daka will give you. He won't stop running. So you think now, Gerry, just keep
Just
the ball.
relax.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, let's try and string something together. That scares me being out of the way all the time. Yeah.
Building in a back four with the goalkeeper in it.
Yeah. It's clever, but it's just scary.
Well
to
done.
watch.
That's a
Great
great
flick.
flick. Can't get a hold of it.
That's it. Get on him.
Pressure. Go on, all the way.
Cucurella look free down this left-hand side then.
Well done, El Canoes.
He's sat in now. It's all right.
See Vardy's dropping in there. They're all doing their jobs, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's clearly a tactic there, isn't there, which is nice to see.
Oh, that's it, the ref.
It's good though.
Compared to the West Ham
organised,
game.
yeah.
They're organised.
You can tell they've done some work on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you go to a different formation, you look all over the place. Like you said, I can't remember who touched on that. They had a game for
10 days.
10 days, which
Yeah.
has given them the opportunity to work on it.
Yeah, you said
But
that.
they do
Matt,
look
didn't you?
organised.
I mean, at West Ham, there wasn't any real objective, was there? They didn't look like there was much tactic to that game. It was like just putting 11 men on a field and see what happens. So it's a lovely change to see.
Yeah,
That's good. It's
Yeah.
good. Forcing them back.
Well done, Luke Thomas.
Superb
That's Sancho
chance.
again? Or was that?
That was Neto.
Neto,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
No,
Fernandes.
Fernandes, yeah.
Yeah, Neto's unmistakable now
Yeah,
with that bandage on.
exactly. He's not a centre forward as well. I'm so surprised with that one. He's not a centre forward, Neto.
No.
It's a wide man. They've got 3 wingers in the top line.
Bournemouth winning away at Tottenham.
Yeah. Again. Gotta get out. That's, the wide players are always an out ball, aren't they? They're the full backs. That's the issue that Leicester have.
Oh, wow. That's just
oh my God,
unbelievable
what a
to
bit of
see.
skill.
That was really impressive, yeah. But it didn't look it for a second.
Indeed,
Was it indeed? Yeah. I thought
Yeah.
Fast sort of cleared it like that, didn't it, at one point, and then
Juggling it. He's had a good first half, hasn't he, Ndidi?
yeah, as has Justin, to be fair.
Yeah.
I wonder how much will be added on. 6 or 7, maybe.
Oh dear.
Played advantage.
Get out the ball.
Chance here,
Is he
Neto.
off? Looked like it could have been off then.
Stand up.
They're doing everything down the right, aren't they, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Get up to the ball. Come on.
Yeah, well done.
up to the
Well
ball.
done.
That's
a good ball.
That's a good ball. Safe side.
Well done, Booba.
Come on then, Vards.
Oh, brilliant,
So
Jamie
well.
Vardy.
It's got Ndidi catching up the play.
Does it release the ball?
No.
That's fine.
It's all right. Yeah, good
Oh,
ball.
lovely ball, El Canoes. Go on, Samari. Just calmed it there, haven't they? Great from Vardy to win
in there,
it
that's
somehow.
it.
I don't know how he did.
Done brilliant.
Was it Fofana he was running with?
Yeah.
That's a good ball.
It's a great ball.
Support. Put it in.
Great ball! Oh!
Jesus.
What a ball.
Fofana again.
He's getting a hug from his keeper, but that could have ended up anywhere. That again.
Oh,
What's a ball that is?
It was on Vards as well, wasn't it?
It's a great touch.
Yeah, it's a great
touch. Vardy gets on the end of that, I think.
Oh, just see the replay there of the penalty save. It's fantastic, isn't it? Right in front of the Leicester fans as well.
Hugs all round.
Deservedly so, yeah.
Josh says 6 minutes injury time added on. He only thought it'd be 3, but yeah, there was a
6.
bit of there was an injury early on, and the penalty took a while, didn't it? So
yeah.
Oh, where's that?
Oh. Come on.
Who's that?
That was
Really
poor.
poor.
You expect better from him, really. He's annoyed at himself, actually, there, isn't he? You can tell.
Has it been on, yeah? 6 minutes.
6
official.
minutes, yeah.
Sounds about right, I think. Be nice to go in 0-0, wouldn't it? Half time.
Very much so.
I mean,
Go on, turn.
Go
I
on.
wouldn't mind a
Go
goal.
on. Have a shot. Have a shot, man.
He's got to
Have
go
a
out.
shot.
He's got to go wide.
Wide, hasn't he? That's it, Faz. Don't foul him.
Good
That's
lad.
really good. No, ref.
Referee.
He held on to him a bit, I think.
Did he?
He won the
thought
ball,
he won
but then
it, yeah.
carried on sort of grabbing him.
Then just make one of them stick. They've had a few opportunities where they've broke the lines.
It's the choice, isn't it?
And then, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
speaking
he's
of breaking the lines,
Neto.
Neto's in, pulls it back, and Kunku.
Oh,
good
did he
save
save that?
from Mads.
Yeah. He tipped
Was
it.
he not offside, Neto, in the first place? Good save from the keeper, solid enough. Let's have a look here. Oh, he's tight again. Could have
He's
been.
leaning.
So shouldn't they look at that then?
Yeah, I'd have
No,
thought.
they,
Do they not?
If the liner doesn't
score.
give it, then unless they score,
Oh, right, okay.
exactly.
That makes sense.
So they wouldn't look at it just to stop.
What
it
about if they score from
Yeah,
this?
that's the
Well,
thing
that's
then,
the
isn't it?
frustrating thing, yeah.
True.
That is the question then. Which they nearly did.
Oh, Kunku
There
again.
you go.
He probably will score a header after
Yeah,
what you
I
said
know, I'm
earlier,
worried
but
now.
You can see the point you made earlier. Not the best in the air.
Yeah.
Missed times that completely.
The jump was all wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, he should have done a lot better, actually. He had
It's
a
a
lot,
free header.
a lot of free time. Good player, though.
Just keep it on his head.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go of this added. Oh.
Well played.
Yeah, well done, Cody.
Good. Good. Good decision. Yeah.
He's back
Offside,
offside.
yeah.
He's been solid, hasn't he, Cody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell we touched on it before the game about his organisation.
Reading the game. He
yeah,
just
yeah. He hasn't had to do much. He ain't
No.
been like blocking stuff and defending, but you can just see that they look much more organised. The back five, a lot more organised.
good.
Yeah, well done, Elkanous.
Pass. Just trying to force it there a bit. It's good though. It's good. You know, they're winning plenty of ball in the middle of the park as well. You know. Make the right decision.
That's not it. Oh, he got lucky.
Go on then.
Great ball. Oh. Flat-footed a bit.
He's got to be ready for that. Just wasn't ready, was he, Patson? That's the issue, is that when they turn it over,
Giving it back.
they're just giving it back too quickly.
Yeah. And a couple of times they haven't. They've had good counter-attacking opportunities.
Say again. This is a good position.
He's got to go down
good
that line,
support.
Christensen, hasn't he?
Go on, just whip it in. Good.
It's not that ball.
Yeah.
Go on, fight for that. Well done, Elkanous. Go on.
Oh, he's got to whip that first time for me there.
And ball.
He's got to whip that left-footed.
Yeah, it's there to be put in the box, isn't it? It's half time.
Half time.
Well, there we go. 0-0 at the break. Chelsea have missed a penalty. That is the key headline from the first half there. Matt Servington, unbelievable
They've missed
save.
the penalty, Dan. They've had a penalty save. A
good
great
colloquialism, Jerry. They have missed a penalty in this game.
No. Chelsea have had a penalty save, Dan. Come on.
But happy overall,
Yeah.
gents?
Look
Really
solid.
positive.
Look pretty solid. Look like they've got a style of play that's working for them. Everybody's singing off the same hymn sheet for a change. And how often have Leicester gone in at half-time 0-0 this season? But it's not too often.
Not too often. I seem to remember they were at Spurs. Were they? Or was it 1-0 down at Spurs? No, it was 1-0 down.
down.
I think the last time they won, but you know, 0-0 at the break. Penalty aside, they've looked solid, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Out of the two managers, I'm sure Van Nistelrooy will be going in more the happier.
You think?
Yeah, he'd be more the happier. It pretty much, if there was a game plan that was put in place before the game, it pretty much would look like that. You'd think about how solid they've been as a 3 and a 5 at times, try to play on the counter-attack. I guess his encouragement will be at half-time that when we do win the ball back in them transitions, let's see if we can keep the ball a bit better, because if we can create these counter-attack positions. Just showing the penalty again here. Is this the penalty? Yeah, showing the penalty again. Christensen's got to learn from there, because he's done the right thing. He's matched him to the byline and stopped him being able to put a ball in the box.
As soon as he turns him around,
he
then
turns
stand
him
up.
away. That's his job done. His job's done. He's got the forward going away from goal
Stand up
with the
then.
ball. So all he's got to do is stand up now. Just stand up, take him outside the area, and he'll probably set that back to Fofana to cross or whatever it might be, or play out the other side of the pitch. But that's brilliant defending. That match him to the byline, stay on your feet. Didn't need to poke a toe in.
No.
So you know,
He'll learn from that, and thankfully,
definitely.
well, Matt, it's not actually caused anything, because the penalty was saved quite brilliantly by Manson.
Yeah, I like to think that I sent him
You did.
the message.
You did, Matt.
But yeah, it was a great save, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And like you said, I think the game's a lot different with that one goal there, isn't it? If they score, it's immediately a different game. So I think it will do us some favours, that save. But yeah, really positive.
Yeah, we'll let James on YouTube have the last say. He says, good first half, looking for an even better second half. Couldn't have put it any better ourselves, could we? We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so for the second half. We'll leave you, though, with the goal of the month contenders for the month of February.
Lovely feet again, left side, he's pulled back, and it's a DD, and it's in from Cominotto. The first effort was saved, it's spun up into the air from the save by Onana, and then from close range, it's headed over the line. 5 minutes before half-time in this FA Cup fourth round tie, it is Leicester City that strike first, and Cominotto with his second Leicester goal is the first one of the night here at Old Trafford, and Leicester lead 1-0.
Ruby Mace charging away, and unselfishly lays the pass through, and Leicester do breach the Manchester City defence. And maybe, just maybe, have given themselves a chance in this game. Floating one. And Kyman is there! What a hit! What a wonderful hit! And what an important goal it could be!
Declares Leicester City champions. There's a few banners actually in the players. To signal that Leicester are straight back up to the Premier League.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Everyone has a dream destination that they wish to visit in their lifetime, where you can cross off your travel bucket list and becomes your unforgettable experience. Let your never-ending stories in Thailand inspire the world.
Welcome back to our watch along here on Fox's Hub. It's Chelsea 0, Leicester 0 down at Stamford Bridge. So far, so good. Bubba sums it up though. Sooner or later, we do have to score a goal, don't we? At some point.
Yeah.
They've hit the bar, Leicester, today, so getting closer anyway. Jamie Vardy is drinking his particular energy drink.
Baffles me every time.
Which suggests to me he's going to go and score in the second half now. Hopefully so. That would certainly do the rounds on social media again if we did. Connor Cody again, he's just G'ing the troops up for the second half as they come out. There was a little trivia. I hope you enjoyed that at home. And if you were getting involved with that, well done if you got 5 out of 5. One of them involving Frank. I think you were out of the room waiting for your coffee. It was you played for both these clubs. Who did you make more appearances for, Chelsea or Leicester?
Oh, I think that was close, but I think Chelsea just edged it.
I thought that's what I said next time. Leicester just edges it.
Really?
Yeah. Because you were at Chelsea longer, I think, but then it was close. I think it was maybe 164 to 150 something or other.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It was close.
Didn't know that. Yeah. Leicester out nice and early.
Yeah.
I like that. Intentions. I think Rude wouldn't have had a great deal to say at half time, apart from a bit more of on the attacking side of things. How can we try and get a goal? But I think defensively, the way that the back three have stepped in and made it difficult for Chelsea to get the ball in the half spaces and turn, I think you would have been really happy with that defensive unit. Midfield competed in the middle of the park, didn't they? Especially in DD, winning balls, winning his duels and starting attacks. I think they just need to be a bit more of a threat now, don't they?
Which is what he's best at for me, Wilfred. You've seen him play here under Enzo Maresca last season. He was an attacking midfielder, and he did unbelievably well in that position.
Right.
But I still think protecting the back four is his best position.
Attribute,
Having that, because, he's got that oomph about him.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
LCFC Forever, well done. You got the last of the questions right. He said that Mads made 13 saves against Arsenal. We didn't get it right here in the studio, so well done to you. He's also said, good first half from the lads. If it's 0-0 at full time, I will take that.
Yeah.
Chris C says, I guess it's a question for you three. Matt, I guess you can start. Does everyone love this new formation? I've said we've needed to play Daka and Vardy together for 2 years.
I think it looks really good. I don't think anybody can deny that. This is the first time, really, this season that I've seen there is a game plan and it's working. So, yeah, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. But I think you're absolutely right, Frank. I think we're just on the front foot. Let's just try and because we're not getting a lot of them. So let's just try and make use of those breaks that we get. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this half.
Yeah, I think football, unfortunately, it's about trends, and the trend in the modern game is to play one side forward.
That is.
So, for Ruud van Nistelrooy to break with that trend and go back to a more traditional 3-5-2, whatever, I mean, it's needed to be done. It's horses for courses. But it's all about, it's all right having a formation. It's about the players implementing that on the pitch. And then working to the letter of the laws as best that they can. And that's what you've seen in that first half.
Yeah, they look like they've bought into whatever's been, whatever they've practiced over the last 10
chance. Kukureya.
Great pass.
Great.
Brilliant.
See,
pass.
He looks a different player today.
Yeah.
A lot more comfortable, doesn't he, in his defensive
Look, he's going in tight. All right, he gets caught out a little bit, but he gets back in and saves the day.
It's a brilliant.
Great tackle.
Brilliant.
Yeah, great tackle.
Do you think it's because he feels when he steps in, he's got that support behind him?
Yeah, so he can go.
He can go
flat out to it, can't he, and commit to it properly, knowing there's bodies in behind him.
Get out to him.
Surprised he didn't hit it on the volley, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's a good
First
chance.
time,
That's where they've got to stay switched on set pieces and not
Big
give a cheap goal away.
Big time.
Yeah, but just touching on what you were saying about that question, Dan, it's like sometimes it's about the players believing in something. And when you're playing week in, week out with the same shape and system and you're losing every week, you get disheartened and you just need something to change it up for you. And he's decided to do it today. But the players are bought into it, and it'd be interesting to see how long he carries it on, depending on obviously the result today and that as well. you could probably see him playing a back five for the rest of the season.
The England manager is in attendance at Stamford Bridge, a ground he knows very well, of course.
Sat on his own.
Ooh,
Too
got
short.
lucky there.
Done well.
Samari's done well to get away from Palmer there. He probably won't have been happy to see Palmer miss that penalty, will he? One of his England players, of course.
That's true.
So that's really interesting. That's the first time Leicester have tried to play out from the back, you know, from a goal kick. And they've nearly got
out
caught,
first time.
and they've been done on the counter-attack afterwards as well. Whereas in the first half, they played long
Long
didn't
ball.
they? And battled for second balls.
He had two opportunities there, though, Samari to get rid of the ball, and he held on to it. He got closed down and he got, instead of using the ball earlier.
Yeah.
That's a great
It's a
ball.
brilliant ball in. They'd have started a lot better, Chelsea, in the second half. There's a bit more intent off of him, isn't they? He's probably got into a few.
Do you think he will have done?
Yeah.
Definitely.
First half, and the Chelsea perspective was nowhere near good enough.
He's off his seat now, look. Look, there's trying. Go on.
There you
Seconds.
go, you
Good.
can pick up on that. Yeah.
Play.
That's
Foul.
He's got to play. He's got to play it down for me
Yeah,
there.
I still think he's fouled though.
Yeah. Well,
You're right, though. He's got to move the ball early, hasn't he?
Well done, Luke Thomas.
get rid of it.
That's it.
Well done, Luke Thomas.
Yeah.
Little
Well, you
push.
think El Khanousi had it?
Well, he's got Christensen in front of him. Just give it him, and then take up position in field, or stand still and get it back off him. He's just tried one touch too many there.
That's a
That was a
classic
soft one.
fullback winning a free kick. that is.
Yeah, he's felt the touch, hasn't he, on his hand. He's got hold of him, Sancho, so he's gone down. Todd Bowley.
Josh has asked, do we need to play two defensive midfielders in this system every game?
I think you have to, because you're going to be outnumbered in there anyway.
Yeah.
You know, more often than not, teams have got three in midfield, whether it's with a 10 or 2 8s and a 6. So you're going to be outnumbered in there.
Yeah.
So if you've got an attacking player in there, then it's a lot of work for the one central defender.
Yeah.
Defensively, though,
CDM.
Frank, all right, they're two sitting holding midfielders, but Samari is the one who's been given the licence to go and attack, go and drive forward. He's got the engine to do that.
And indeed, he's done it as well,
Yeah.
to be fair. He's got
Well,
forward,
they
hasn't
both
he?
got
Yeah.
the engine to do that.
Exactly.
So again, that's a bit of a throwback where when you played 4-4-2, you'd say to your midfielders,
Box to box
yeah,
midfielders,
you
isn't
say one of you go at a time,
Yeah,
one of you
exactly.
set, one of you go,
and support it. Yeah.
and support, and the other one support, and one of you go and get involved. So I think that's a bit of what's happening with these two.
Yeah.
We played Conor Cody.
Yeah, good position.
Yeah.
Sensible position. Not he doesn't have, but again, that's what shows you that extra bit of insurance there. Relax, third centre half.
And did you see about a minute ago as well?
He drove forward, didn't he?
Stepped into the space really well and found the pass. That's the balls that you've got to be careful.
Oh, well played.
Done well. Yeah.
Go on.
Give it to him.
Good. Get a hold of it.
Yeah,
He's got to get a hold of
He's
that.
got to get hold of that.
He's got to get that on his chest there.
Yeah.
He's trying to flick it or do something with it. That's
Go on, Vaz.
Go on, shoot.
Hit it.
Ooh.
So
Good
instinctive one, that wasn't it?
Good
From
effort.
Vaz, it's a corner though.
I thought he was going to hit it first
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it just
Might not just fell to him.
it didn't fall right, did it? Like here.
Bang,
It's just
yeah.
a bit too high, isn't it?
Inside him as well, yeah.
Done well, though, we
Chest
get on
side.
target.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
though.
He
Yeah.
might not expect him to shoot from.
Oh, he's done so well.
You take the corner every day, don't you?
All
there?
day, yeah. Come on.
Come on, Wout fast. You've got a bandage on your head. Use it.
Use it.
Head it in.
Palms it, don't he? This
Yeah,
Chelsea keeper.
yeah.
Don't
He's
let-
not great, mate. Got missed
Corners
that
have
near
been poor,
post
haven't
area.
they? Yeah.
It's even
It's
worse.
even worse, yeah.
Just trying to be a little bit too cute at the minute, El Canoes, when he's in possession.
Christensen, you got to get that.
Stretched.
Get out to him.
Someone's got to.
Oh! Corner.
Took a deflection off. Was it Ndidi or Christian?
That's the warning signs when they all just back off and no one steps up and goes, right, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go and engage with him.
Yeah.
Put him under a bit of pressure. They're all just backing off.
That's just come from two really poor, one poor corner, one poor cross back in when he gets the ball back there. All of a sudden you're on a counter-attack and you've got a corner against.
Exactly. Get up to the ball.
Yeah, I was going to say, Luke Thompson's the only one pushing out there.
You see, he needs help there now, and he's not got any kind of help. They're all they're all inside the box from what, 35 yards out. That cross has come in from something like that. There.
Chance. Oh, great feet.
Oh,
Gets up.
No. Pass.
Go on.
Good.
Go on, we're
Rod's in.
Slipped.
Play that
Go forward. Go forward.
Well done. Advantage. And again, ref, one of those is a yellow card.
One of them has to be.
One of them's a foul.
It's definitely a foul.
He's on the VAR here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the ball. Yeah, he got the ball. His left foot.
James
gets
Justin.
it away. Yeah. Watch Justin's left foot.
He has, yeah.
It's
close though. The ball's come out to the side.
It's gone that way, isn't it?
Neto's lost his bandage, so he's harder to spot now on this screen for us. But
why do you think, Joey, there that the call isn't to get out? Why, when that ball goes out, do they choose to stay in?
Because it's natural sort of instinct.
Yeah. No one's taking charge of it.
The goal.
Yeah.
So no one's taking charge, basically.
Instead of going, someone has to get out. It's the keeper's
normally
job to protect the goal.
So
your job is to protect the keeper. Yeah, as a defender. You stop the shots from coming in, but if they get a shot, so your job is to get out, put pressure on, and if they get a shot, it's down to the keeper to stop it from going in the net. Not necessarily the defender. I'm not saying he can't help, but the best way of helping is getting out.
He's getting out, that's what I mean, yes.
Offside.
Go on, steal that.
Love that.
No, go on, Cody.
He's not giving anything there.
Oh. So, okay. Connor Cody inside.
Yeah,
the box.
That's it. Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. Out wide.
Is that Cody still again?
Yeah.
Get it in.
Good ball.
Oh, what ball?
Oh,
Keeper's done well.
Good keeping.
Keeper's done well. He's done him there, Vardy, and he left a bit on him.
Has he?
Yeah. He knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Good ball from Justin, and keeper's done well. Read the situation.
They've changed the keeper a few times.
Yeah, they've got about 8 keepers, Chelsea have, and not one of them stepped up to the mark to be the number one all season.
Wow.
Been dodgy. Last week it was the other lad.
Jorgensen, isn't it?
Jorgensen was poor. He's got back in again.
Ooh.
There was a mini half chance if Daka could have got that in. It was Cody making the run in. They won it back really well, high up the pitch.
That was unlucky. It's the right play. They tried to play it quickly.
Yeah.
You know, which is what you've got to do in those scenarios. Good header.
Ref.
Bloody hell.
What minute is that, Matt? Can you see a little bit better? 58, is it?
58.
Yeah. Half an hour to go. Yeah, usually 60
stand them up.
is when people start thinking about substitutes. Steffi Mavadidi, could he come on and... It would be where you'd play him now, I guess, is the question.
It's working so well,
That's what I mean. He's got... If anything, you might change one of the centre forwards when they run out a bit of energy, but I don't think you want to touch that back five. They've been pretty solid, haven't they, at the minute? And this 2 centre mids ain't going to come off. Oh, I thought he could have had a little... Yeah, he's got it anyway.
There, though.
Yeah.
That's not a bad ball, that.
It's decent. That's his only option. That's okay.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Don't mind that because...
Yeah, Vardy should have read that, really. Should have been ready for that.
A couple of the guys in the comment section. Comments.
It's a good ball. Good run by Palmer.
Stand them up. Good. Get up, stand up. Good, that's good.
No, yeah,
Well played.
Get in there.
Oh, don't give it away though,
Yeah, the debate at the minute amongst some supporters in the comments is you know, is Ayew an option to come on, work hard, and someone's saying Mavididi maybe.
It's like Frank says.
It's
you know,
difficult.
where do you play Mavididi? You know,
You'd have to sacrifice.
You don't want that back five. You know, you don't want to disrupt that in any way, shape, or form.
You could see Ayew coming on maybe on the left side, high on the left.
Doesn't affect anything then, really, does it?
Exactly.
Stop that middle one. Yeah.
It's good pressure.
Yeah.
Don't dive in. Go nowhere. That's it. Force them back. There you go.
It's good play.
Brilliant.
It's good pressing.
That's the out ball.
They always do
that.
that.
Out ball is the full back. Always.
Doesn't stop running though, El Canoes, that is for sure.
Yeah, he works
does like
hard,
to defensively work hard. Here he is again, putting Enzo under pressure. Means the ball in isn't as good.
Yeah, exactly.
Pass it.
So does well there, indeedy. That'll do every day of the week. Wonderful to see Dewsbury Hall. Huge Leicester favourite, isn't he?
Sure is.
Was so good last season, wasn't he, Kieran?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's not had a kick here. Chelsea.
No.
Chelsea.
Has he come
And he's
on?
brought him in as well, isn't he?
He's
So
brought
it's
him
funny,
in and
yeah,
then
he's
not played him.
No, exactly.
Chris C, he thinks Steffi is a good option. Chris as well, joining us from Australia. So thank you for tuning in, Chris. He says it doesn't matter if it's 3 a.m. or 6 a.m. He always tunes in for Leicester City. So fantastic to have you, Chris. Thank you very much.
well done. Where from again?
Pardon?
Where's he?
Australia.
Australia. Wow, great effort.
Oh,
you're kidding me.
joking.
No way.
Ooh. I'm not sure how he beats him in that near post area there.
Leicester have been doing so well.
Yeah.
So well. Got to the 60-minute mark. But Cucurella, we spoke about how much of a good season he's having, and
Scored a couple of goals now. He's chipped in with a couple of goals, Cucurella.
He's always been the out ball, hasn't he?
Yeah.
As well, but I mean it's still 25 yards.
yeah.
I think Vass sort
gone
of.
through
It's
his
gone
legs.
through Vass's legs.
Yeah, it's,
Can Vass do better? Get out to him a bit more?
yeah.
It's come off his shins.
He's turned.
He's turned his side.
He's turned.
It's come off his shins, innit? Little deflection takes it away from the keeper.
Well, Vass has turned his body as he's shot.
Yeah. They should be going out to block that.
Or if he's not going to, he's just stand straight under the ball. Don't turn to the side.
No,
And then
exactly.
it's come off his shin.
Yeah, you're making yourself smaller.
Yeah,
Making
exactly.
yourself smaller, not bigger.
That's disappointing.
That's really disappointing. And not deserved, I don't think. But what can you do?
No, you're right. Oh, that's bitterly disappointing.
Be interesting to see what Van Nistelrooy does now. Does he change it? Go a bit more attacking in the wide areas because you need to get something out of the game. If you're going to get beat, you might as well get beat trying to win the game or trying to get back in the game at least. Maybe you put in two attacking wing backs on a bit quicker. Saying that though, Christensen's done brilliantly down there, down the left-hand side.
Get it in.
Gets his cross in.
So is it worth, Steffi, for Christensen?
Yeah,
maybe, do what you said earlier, like one of your wing backs is a really attacking player, and
Might give it another 5-10 minutes and then
You could even put Christensen 2 left side centre half and bring
Thomas.
and take Thomas out and bring Steffi on.
that's so frustrating, isn't it?
It's come from nothing really, hasn't it? You know, the pressure that they've dealt with.
They've done so well.
Yeah.
And it's just that little instance there with Fast. One doesn't come out.
Yeah.
Narrow the angle.
He's been really good all game at coming out as well.
Correct.
And the one time he's not.
So he hasn't come out to narrow the angle.
It's almost like he says, "Go on, shoot from there." Then, and he puts it in the onion bag.
And then he turns sideways
Yeah.
instead of trying to get a block on.
That's good football.
And that's
came from behind away at Tottenham, didn't we?
Great ball.
Oh, just behind Jamie.
Bounce, that'll do.
Oh, give away.
Come on, man.
Give away.
It's got to be better, hasn't it?
Oh, man.
Great skills.
Oh, mate. Quality.
It's like butter, isn't he?
He's smooth, isn't he? Cole has said, I love the Mercians, but Matt is definitely bad luck for us here.
I'd just like to say, we hadn't won one until I came here.
Yeah, true. It hasn't all gone tits up, has it?
Yeah.
And James says, guys, don't forget or remember I said it would be 2-1. So James's prediction is very much still on.
You've got 25 minutes.
Harry Winks is coming on. We'll definitely see Harry Winks very shortly, presumably for Ndidi or Samare.
Samare, I'm guessing. Yeah. I wouldn't bring Ndidi out.
No. He might even, like you said, put Ndidi a bit further forward and bring him to the middle of the pitch.
Yeah.
Might do that.
Well, we've got to go for it now.
Correct. Might as well throw everything at it, haven't they?
Yeah. Lose 2-0 going for it rather than just sit back for one, you know.
Do you do that straight away, that gamble, Jerry? Or do you just
How
say,
long's left?
Let's give it
Must
another
be 25.
64, so 25 still, maybe go till
maybe
70,
20
75.
minutes,
Yeah.
something like that. And then, like, okay, bringing Harry Winks on, I get it. But then, the likes of Mavididi.
Got to, ain't you?
Yeah.
And not with 5 minutes left.
No, you've got to give him a chance to get
Yeah.
into the game. Yeah, definitely.
This is good, though. But is that Chelsea just going okay?
Go
It's
on.
a good bit of play, that.
Go on.
That's a great
ball. That is not a bad idea.
That is a great
He
ball.
makes a run to the channel side, Jamie Vardy.
Yeah, he
And
thinks he's going to
Christensen-
slide him down
yeah,
the channel. He
channel
don't
down
think
the
he's going to
south.
bend it round him.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
just a little bit of miscommunication there.
Oh, he starts playing up now.
Come on,
Be
Harry
interesting
Winks.
to see what he does.
So Winks and Enzo had a
Who's he
very
gonna
good
take on?
relationship last season. We know that. It'll be nice if Harry Winks can come on and do something here. Samari is the
he's
man.
done
Good spot,
Samari.
Matt. Well done.
Assumed so, yeah. Like I said, indeed, he's had a good game. I mean, he's not been bad, but indeed, he's definitely
I
been
think
better
Winks
in
gets
it.
gets on the ball,
the ball
a little bit more.
yeah.
Try and get a bit of a control of the game.
Yeah.
Can you just go out while I sort your pack out, Jerry?
Yeah.
Real quick? Yeah.
You dismissing me?
Dismissing you, yeah.
Oh,
Right, if we do score now when Jerry's out of the room, then he's not going.
He's not coming back
Yeah.
in, no. Oh dear.
Chance this. Cole Palmer on the edge. Here he is.
Wasn't a great ball into him.
No, you're
No,
right.
where was it?
Slightly behind him, wasn't it?
Come on, Bards. Oh, a lot of work to do.
yeah, isolated.
Get with him,
there.
Daka.
Yeah, someone's got to get there, haven't they?
It's done well.
Really well. Out
Still
wide,
need
out
more
wide.
bodies.
Overlap. Where's
On
the
the ball here,
overlap?
Jerry.
Got
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Go on.
Whoa!
Decent
Oh,
from the.
This game's definitely stretched, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's opened right up.
You don't beat lads at the near post there, do you?
That was hopeful.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to bring on Mavididi on the left.
I think so.
Side. He's got to.
I think so, yeah. I like El Canus a lot, but maybe even Buonanotte in the middle there.
Just something different.
Yeah. or even just say, put El Canoes up top or something.
He'll probably wait a bit because he'll go, right, if no one does something in the next 5 minutes, then...
Daka's just miscontrolled one there.
Yeah.
Well done, Luke Thomas.
Go on.
That's it. Look to go forward.
El Canoes, go on.
He's got to produce something. And you're looking at him. You're looking at El Canoes.
You are, yeah. He's your player, isn't he, here?
Yeah.
To create.
Good ball.
Come on, Victor.
Shoot.
Come on.
Have a go.
Oh, it's not a bad idea. Oh, what's the ref giving now?
Not sure how that's a free kick, by the way.
No, I didn't see anything.
Look, they both go for the ball here.
Just catches him.
Caught him.
As he's cleared it. Just caught him. Yeah. Just caught his leg.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a foul. It is a foul. I'd want a foul for that.
Yeah.
Come on, lads. 20 minutes to go. Just over 20. There's plenty of time in this game still. I'm just thinking back to that Spurs game. 2 goals in, 2 minutes, wasn't it? They just turned that one on its head.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, they're capable of doing it. I'm way more confident now than I was for that West Ham game.
This team is capable of doing it, 100%.
That West Ham game, they just didn't look like creating anything, whereas today they have. Okay, it would have been an own goal, but they've hit the bar in this one. They've had a couple of efforts on target. Vardy's forced a decent save out of the keeper, so they're well in this.
Good pressure, Jamie Vardy. Excellent.
That's all right.
So you just can't. You can't see anybody. You can't see because the camera's on the dugout side. You can't see
if anybody's
warming up or coming.
Chance for Chelsea. Palmer.
He's in.
Good block. Connor Cody.
He's been
Get out to him. Out to him.
Stand him up.
Again,
Connor Cody. Yeah.
He's been outstanding today.
Yeah,
he's been outstanding.
He's definitely earned his spot again, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's been top draw.
That's great defending, that is.
Yeah.
And then to get back in the way of this.
Yeah, he's done well there. Double block.
He's shaking his head. 2 blocks in quick succession.
Yeah. Cole says, Harry Wink's masterclass inbound. He also says he never got his free CD, Matt. He's moaning at you.
Is that true?
Because he asked for a free CD, but he says he'll accept a feature on your next album. Is
that right?
Is that all?
I'll have to drop me a message. I'll sort that out. Sort that one out for you.
You'd always take a free CD, wouldn't you, Jerry?
Absolutely.
I should have brought some. I'll bring some next time. Mind you, you won't have me back after this if it's still 1-0.
Not what Correa's moaning because he can't get to the keeper.
Just a
Winks
wind-up
just won't
merchant.
let
He
him.
is, isn't he? Difficult player to play against.
He's sort of one of those, I think, if he played for your team, you'd love him.
Yeah.
Robbie
against
Savage,
him,
isn't he? He's
Well,
a
I
Robbie
think he was.
Savage.
Well, I think he was one of our nation's most hated after the Euros, wasn't he?
He
for
was,
sure.
yeah.
But he is a good player.
You're right, though, about the Euros making him have this good season, I think, Frank, because he didn't have a great season last year.
No,
did
he was poor his first season.
Well defended again.
Yeah.
Right. What have we got left? No.
2019,
19.
yeah, 1920.
So he's got to start thinking about changing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a double Chelsea change.
You'd think now, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Let's have a look here.
Is he going? Is he coming on for Fofana?
Chalobah's coming on.
Is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
Fofana. First game
good
back
spot,
in a
Frank.
long time.
FA Cup winner, Wesley Fofana, with the Foxes, who has definitely just put his thumb up there and just clapped the away fans.
Yeah. Fair play.
And then was that Palmer walking to the side of the pitch? I'd be very surprised.
Yeah,
Palmer has come off.
Hasn't had the best game, has he?
Been quiet.
Yeah.
Been quiet.
He's had moments, but...
And then, Leicester have made a change as well. There we go. That's come from nowhere.
Kundo
Buenanotte is on the pitch. He says hello to his Argentinian teammate.
Canus off.
Enzo Fernandez. El Canus off.
Straight swap.
Okay.
Interesting that. Very interesting. Buenanotte in there. He can do anything. Tyreek George, meanwhile, has also come on for Chelsea in place of Cole Palmer. So, changes a piece then, really, for both teams there. Let's see what El Canus can produce. El Canus. Why not say?
Yeah, problem.
Nice. Right, Winks, get on that ball.
It's powerful.
Expected a lot of him there, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's just having a little chirp at him. Yeah. What's that, Harry Winks?
What am I meant to do with that?
Winksy.
Yeah.
What am I meant to do with that? And he may well, he could possibly change formation. You know, in another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and bring Mavididi on, like you said. Take the other
forward.
one of
Really go for it.
Thomas or
Go on,
Christensen
close this down.
Yeah. Go to a back four.
And go to your back
Go on,
four.
Christensen. Brilliant.
Oof.
There's that left-hand side again.
James and Josh still believe in the comments, thank you. As does Mr. Leicester Edits. He says up the Foxes. Although Chelsea are coming forward here. Fernandez good block. Luke Thomas again. He's had a good game, by the way, Luke Thomas.
He never does anything wrong, Luke. No.
Indeed, he's wiped out.
Clash your head, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he's took out Daka.
You could even, like, I don't know, Mavididi, he's obviously not a striker, but, oh yeah, indeed, he has wiped out Daka, hasn't he?
Why not?
Try it, you know.
Yeah. Hit them off the ground and, sorry mate, but I had to win that header.
Jordan Ayew, Koulibaly, Bobby Dakodovereed, Mavididi, Okoli, Ricardo are the remaining substitutes. So there are options in terms of going forward.
You'd think Mavididi's the first choice there,
I think AU as well.
Ayew for Daka,
Ayew,
I think.
For Daka,
yeah.
Especially if Daka's a
Fresh legs.
little bit groggy.
Likes a late goal as well, doesn't he, Ayew?
Ayew, yeah, of course. Leo says, come on, Leicester. Yeah, we're with you, Leo. Anything can happen now in this last 20 minutes or so.
All things considered, I think coming off the West Ham game, most people probably expected us to get dominated for 90 minutes. Didn't they?
That's not happened.
And it hasn't happened.
Really
It hasn't happened at all.
But definitely the performance levels have been good today.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
They've wanted it more, that's for sure. Oh, that's a great
What
touch.
a touch.
Who is
Who's
that?
that? Fernandez?
Wow.
No. Oh, it's Nkunku.
That's too cute there.
I just don't know
It's a
why
good ball as well.
players think that that's going to come off.
On your 18-yard
And
box,
when
it's
you're
bonkers.
surrounded by
Yeah,
opposition
3 or 4
players, and
players,
I'll just play little give and goes.
Yeah.
Get rid of that ball. Yeah.
Maybe if it's Iniesta, Xavi, and Messi,
Yeah, you've earned it then.
but you know,
There's not a lot of players that can pull it off.
Yeah, corner for Chelsea. Pedro Neto will be an outswinger on that side. Well won, though, from Justin. Come on, lads. Come on, let's just produce something special.
stand up.
Well
Well
played.
done, Buenanotte.
He's not the quickest Fernandez, is he, for all these efforts?
So he stayed on his feet,
Yeah,
and in
he's
the
dealt
end
with
got
it
back.
well. Yeah.
So he's done well. All right, it's a corner, but
Some tall players, haven't they, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Got to win this.
Yeah, another Chelsea corner.
He's at it again, that cooker.
No.
Just love to just.
Yeah.
Can you just turn the VAR off?
Yeah, for a minute.
Would you have liked playing with VAR, you two?
No.
There you go.
That's a great ball.
That is a really good ball.
It's a goal kick, isn't it?
He's got a free kick.
Yeah.
Or is he?
He's
won in a free kick.
With potentially, well, a huge clearance in that first half, wasn't it, Colwell? That's been his best piece of action in the game. Surprised Nkunku didn't try and keep that in, considering it came off Chelsea head. But come on, boys. Indeedy, that's a great.
Oh, nearly a great ball.
See what he was trying to do. He's played well, Cucurella, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a good game.
It's just so it was soft again, the goal. You just don't expect. You're probably okay with a fullback shooting from 25, 30 yards out, really.
It's the deflection.
Yeah.
That kills the keeper.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not blaming Mads at all, though.
No. There's no real power in it. It's not like an absolute.
Yeah, the deflection's taken the direction.
Yeah.
It's the direction.
And it's taken it into the corner. Or else Mads is on it.
Ooh, that looked.
His arms.
It's worth a shout. But he did look down by his side, isn't it? Yeah, I'd have thought so.
He's by his side.
Yeah, Chelsea players again wanting another penalty.
For him, the referee.
Connor Cody looks. Does he look guilty? Does he look calm? Let's have a look. Sancho with the shot. Is it his back?
It's his back, yeah. And his elbow.
Good decision from the
ref. Just come off the elbow.
No, it doesn't hit his elbow.
Yeah, it hits his back and then
his
his elbow.
Yeah.
And then his
back, then his elbow, yeah.
His trailing elbow.
Yeah, exactly. He's going on about time.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I don't think any of the Chelsea players went across to take the
corner.
No. Can't imagine they're in a rush.
Well, Enzo Fernandez eventually does. I mean, this is taken. Surely he could have done this while they were looking at the check.
Yeah.
As long as the ref adds it on. How long we got, Betsy? How long we got, Matt?
What's that up there?
80, 10.
10 minutes.
Yeah. That's the time.
Oh, is that the proper time?
That's the proper time.
10 minutes. Probably got 2 or 3 added on, I'd say.
At least, yeah.
It's been a few stops.
15, I reckon, will be there.
It's time. There's enough time.
Yeah, more than.
I just think Mavididi now. We need a player to get
I'm
the
not
ball
surprised
down
he ain't
and run
brought
at
him on.
somebody.
Just something different down that left-hand side.
He did it. He did it. When did he do it? Where he
come on and done really well.
West Ham
he came last week and he looked.
Yeah.
Is it Everton? He came on quite late and he was really
but it
good
was.
as well.
And he done well.
There was one game where he's brought him on really
too late.
Yeah.
I think it was that Everton game.
Was it Everton?
I think it was. He had like 7, 8 minutes probably.
I mean, it's been at least 2 minutes since the ball went out for a corner before it is now being taken. Colwell and Luke Thomas are in a bit of a shoving match. Colwell gets right.
Right, get out to him. Come on, Vards. That's it.
Just when not out yet.
Just don't give him a minute.
Foul?
It's got to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a very late goal scored by Jordan Ayew against Chelsea earlier in the season. Chelsea, albeit, were 2-0 up, but a late goal today would be a completely different story. Indeedy there drives forward.
And then back.
Yeah.
Ball goes back. And now Chelsea...
Just kills all the momentum, doesn't it?
Reset. Back with the keeper. So good work from Indeedy. For what?
All in vain, really, wasn't it?
Ooh. Well, Vards, chase that down. Well done.
Yeah, well played. Make him work.
Pick that up. Played. Nice.
Well played.
Go on. Oh.
Come on, ref.
3-2.
Yeah.
Well, that is a yellow
That's
card.
got to be
because
a
you were
yellow.
away there.
That will be a
That
yellow.
was a momentum stopper right
Yeah.
there.
I'm surprised he's got away with
There's
that.
been a few of them, haven't they, where they've stopped a break
Yeah, I
going.
think, is he just pointed at the bench? Is a change about to be made, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, Steffi Mavididi and Bobby Decordova-Reid.
Really going for it.
Okay, let's see what he does here. One of the wing backs, would we say?
16.
Or both the wing backs?
Yeah,
Christensen.
Could be both. No, or has he dropped Daka probably? Yeah.
So Daka's come off. I'm thinking probably.
He's gone on the right of the three. Decoriva will go on the right of the three.
And then Mavididi up top.
Yeah, on the left.
Oh, what,
Left
put
wing
three
back.
up top?
No, like
just
3-4-3. 3-4-3.
3 forwards.
In fact, it's three.
Oh,
Okay, Ricardo.
Ricardo!
Yeah.
Go on, Ricardo.
Oh, fantastic to see
3-4-3.
him back. So, 3-4-3.
3-4-3.
Looking that way, yeah. I like it. Let's go for something, you know.
Yeah,
What
you're
about
right.
Ricardo, actually?
Yeah, Josh says interesting subs.
Positive, I'd say. You just now hope we can keep that sort of solidarity at the back, don't you? That's the main thing.
Pressure ball out.
He's done well.
Calm. Really good turn. Wow.
Brilliant bit of play, by the way.
Oh,
That's all right.
Get it out wide to him. Go on.
Good ball.
that's unlucky, that, with his left foot off balance.
They worked their way out that press
Yeah.
really well, composed, to be fair.
Luke Thomas is
Done well.
composed.
Mads gave him a lot to do, didn't he?
Start again.
Be interesting to see Mads' heat map.
He covers that.
Yeah.
That third, he covers the whole thing, doesn't he?
Nice from Ricardo, little 1-2.
I wouldn't mind us having the ball for the next 6 minutes. That'd be nice.
It'd be, yeah, if it's just like
Just keep that pressure on. There we go.
Go on.
Great ball.
It's good play.
Have a go.
Ricardo.
Why not? Why not?
lucky.
Like that.
It's a weak
Trying
effort,
some in there, innit?
but it just shows you a little
Like you said,
bit
he's
of interplay.
positive, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
Do you know
positive.
what I mean?
He wants to try and make something happen,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Nice little triangle.
Best
Passing
bit of play,
Yeah.
best bit of build-up play.
You look at
left
this.
to
You
the
look
lad.
at this 11 on the pitch now, and you almost like the idea of starting with it.
It's not a bad
firing.
side. Yeah.
In that 3-4-3, yeah.
Yeah, because you've got Ricardo going forward as well, then, haven't you?
I think one moment of magic from someone, whether it's Mavididi,
Nice, wouldn't
Buonanotte.
it? There's enough players on the pitch to do it.
Correct.
He's making another substitution. Chelsea. Who's that?
But all of a sudden, Chelsea can't keep it.
Oh, get it.
They're certainly feeling the pressure.
Chelsea look a lot.
And they're
look as
taking
if
their time massively over everything,
They've
aren't they,
taken their foot off the gas.
Yeah.
They started the second half well.
Yeah.
Since
yeah.
they've gone in front, they've sort of went slightly on the back foot.
Bo Real says if they play like this in their remaining games, they've got a real chance. Oh my goodness
Wow.
me!
Get rid of that.
What a clearance that was, by the way.
Yeah,
Was that
Ricardo?
Ricardo?
yeah, that's
yeah.
a foul.
Great clearance. That was awkward as anything that come in.
It's a good point, to be honest. Like, this is a strong side we're playing against. You know, you take this to a few of the weaker sides. Definitely a chance of getting some points. Bleeding again.
Even, I mean, Man United next week on Sunday at home. If King Power can see, and the fans will see how well they've played here or how much they've given it. Similar formation next week, maybe with the 11 on the pitch now, with a couple of tweaks, obviously. You never know what might happen. And all it'll take is just one moment, Jerry. You can kickstart what?
Listen, everything starts with your performance levels. It's as simple as that. And today has been...
It's encouraging. It's encouraging, I think, the first half
yeah.
especially.
Total sea change from Thursday night against
Yeah.
West Ham.
It's a
Total sea change.
different team, isn't it?
Yeah.
Completely.
But, you know, you start with your performance levels. And hope that's good enough to get a result. What's your back?
Good
Good
ball.
ball. Ricardo again, that little bit of space.
In that pocket, yeah.
Oh, unlucky.
Give it away. Don't give it away there.
Good chasing. Win that. Well played.
Oh,
Come on.
Sure, he won that cleanly. Buonanotte loves to stick a foot in, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he? He's only slight, isn't he? But he doesn't mind getting stuck in.
We've now got a re-bandaged Pedro Neto again. Chelsea making another change. Turning to the youth on the bench again. And Kunku coming off for Chelsea, he's going to take his time to come off. You can see Chelsea themselves, they are really trying to slow things down, aren't they? Because they know that, I don't know, is it fair to say that maybe fortunate to be ahead? They've not dominated Leicester by any means.
As Frank said, it's come from nothing, a bit of possession. But it's a shot from 25 yards on an angle. No, it's not like straight down the middle. Leicester just didn't apply themselves in the right way at that moment in time, and slight deflections taking it into the corner.
Well done, Luke.
Good header.
Well done, Luke, again.
Well,
Right, come on, Harry, it's build now.
Oh, no, you can't do that. Flick it, good lad.
Well done, Vards. Oh. Steffi a bit tight there, wasn't it? Come on, come on, boys. They're knocking around.
Great ball.
Buonanotte, let's
Come
go.
on.
Pass.
Out wide, out wide.
Pass.
Release
taking
it.
Oh, no.
It's taking too long.
That's the only criticism I have.
Yeah.
He has too many touches.
It's taking too long.
He's giving him a foul, I think.
I don't think
No,
he
it's
has,
just their
but I
throw.
think
He thought it was his throw.
He's got to release that ball.
Conor Murney has said on YouTube that he's just been checking out some of the Mercians' work. You've got yourself a new fan.
Love that.
He says.
Thank you very much. Glad you like it.
And a new album coming as well, so there's plenty
coming.
to be excited about. As a
How
Mercian
many
fan.
gigs are you doing when you go on tour?
10.
10?
Up and down the country, yeah, I think.
I know I did ask you that, but I forgot.
I forget too, don't worry about it. Come on, Mads.
Well done, Mads.
Oh, well played. Composed.
They are.
Yeah.
Come on, then. Come on, Harry. There we go, nice and early.
Come on, Steffi, get at him.
Oh, forced it a bit, didn't he?
I think he's got to try and take him down the outside there.
Absolutely.
That's where all the space is, isn't it?
Absolutely.
We are into additional time, of
Great
which will be
ball.
6 minutes. So come. Oh, Ricky.
Is he going
It might still work.
We'll get to it, but he's killed the move off a bit.
Oh.
hasn't he? He's done well there.
You can guarantee if that was the other way around, Cucurella is on the floor there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 minutes added on. We've played 91 and a half. So 4.5 minutes. It's still enough time to find an equaliser, especially with the way Leicester are. They've had much more of the ball than Chelsea in this last 10 minutes or so.
They certainly want it.
Come on. Give him it. Turn.
Beat him.
Instant. Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Come on, lads. It's Leicester on the ball again, though.
Good.
Right, go,
That's good.
Steffi.
That's a good ball.
Yeah.
Not sure.
What happened there?
Bobby Reed's appealing for something.
He's kicked it
Quite-
against him.
And Ruud van Nistelrooy is speaking with the fourth official. Bobby Reid was certainly ran at the referee as if he wanted.
Has it come off
The camera's looking. Let's have a look here.
Let's have a look. Oh, it's come off his right arm.
His arm is out. It's
Come off his right arm. Watch this. There. It's touched his own right arm.
When he's out here.
Is that a penalty then? Oh.
They're not checking it.
I think they might be checking it.
Yeah?
You've got to look
Yeah,
at
because
that.
the ball hadn't gone dead, had it? So
No,
you've got to
exactly.
crack on with it.
Had it not gone dead?
No.
No, they can still be
The keeper
checking
came
it.
out and caught it.
You've got to look at it now.
It wasn't an unintentional deflection off Cucurella.
No, he's kicked it against his own
arm.
Good boy.
Right, let's see if he stops play here, ref. The camera's looking at Cucurella like...
Yeah.
They're obviously talking about it,
Yeah.
but no.
Yeah. No.
Go on. Ricardo. Oh!
That's... That was good football, that.
Yeah. Well worked.
Oh,
dear.
What are you doing,
That's not
Faz?
good
What are you
football.
doing, Faz? What are you doing? He ain't gonna. Oh, he is. What, he weren't gonna catch him there.
Oh, my
What's he
goodness.
doing?
Tell you, he's lucky there.
I mean, that is a penalty if he goes down.
If he goes down, it's a pen.
My heart sank.
Thankfully.
Oh,
dear me.
I'm surprised if they didn't look more at that penalty handball appeal.
It did come off his hand. It looked slightly, didn't it?
It's a weird one.
Whether it was intentional or not, that's
No.
the thing. Because he's
does
got
that-
to clear it.
But it's never intentional
never
in your own
intentional.
box, is
Yeah.
it? You know what I mean? But
But his hand's up there.
Yeah,
and the ball's hit
exactly.
his hand. I think had it deflected off Cucurella's foot onto his hand, then it's fair enough. But he's actually kicked it himself.
Well played, Steffi.
He's done brilliant. And then he's flicked it off.
Yeah,
Putting
off
an Otte
putting an
back
Otte.
out for a Chelsea throw-in.
How long? That's
A minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, not long.
Yeah, well done, Varbs. Come on, right, last chance now. Do you just pile everything
That's got to be a yellow
Got
card.
to be.
It's got to be a yellow card there for kicking the ball away.
Do you just pile everyone forward here?
Yeah.
Just
Got
let the
to.
keeper take
Yeah.
it.
You've got to lump it.
This will pretty much be it.
There's the yellow.
There's the yellow.
First yellow of the day, that.
How many minutes are we in the list now?
We are 95 and a half, so about 30 seconds left.
Last couple of
Right,
kicks.
he's got to let it play out, though, this. The ref. That's not a great
That's
ball.
not a great ball. That's it. Lump it back.
Got to win this. Got to win this. Pick it up.
Oh.
Don't foul him. Well done, Winks. See, that ball's
What
got
is
to
that?
be better.
You've got to bring it down, haven't you?
Or he's in
The
trouble
pressure
here.
here. Oh, he's done. Oh,
Oh,
no, he's
no.
not.
He ain't.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Goal.
Good
Oh,
save.
what a save.
Oh, my word.
Save.
Get out now. Come on then. Last go.
Oh, that's
Oh, he's blown.
Look at Enzo celebrate.
Look how important it is to him. That point.
That stings, that one, doesn't it?
One moment. Just that one moment
Yeah. Yeah.
has undone us.
That is frustrating, isn't it?
Very.
That is really, really frustrating.
One moment.
Josh says VAR doesn't work when it comes to us. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't look more at that. There just seemed to be just one little
Anybody
replay
else
and that
but
was
him.
it.
As well.
I know, yeah.
He's a wind-up merchant,
Yeah,
isn't he?
yeah. It'd be straight.
Anybody else but
It'd be
him.
on his social media straight after
Yeah.
this with the goal. You will. Yeah.
Deary me.
Positives though today, I feel.
No,
The
that's
performance. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. They've played some really good football, really good performance levels, and yet they still lose a game.
Yeah.
And they don't lose a game because they've been outplayed. They lose a game because in that moment, Leicester didn't do what they should have done and what they did for every big moment before and after that. And that is, you know, football. If you're not on it for the full
Punish you,
90 whatever, then that one
punished.
little moment can punish you.
Yeah. Tom Foster says, devastating. Yeah, we feel that, Tom. Bubba makes a good point. He just says, I mean, you just have to score a goal, lads, and they haven't done for quite a while now. It feels, but they...
that's the big issue. Throughout the first half, all the positives of the first half, you're looking at it and you're thinking to yourself, where's the next goal going to come from? You know, it's one of them. And I know you're away at Chelsea, you don't expect to get a lot of chances, but I think Leicester second half tried to be a bit more productive, tried to play out from the back, which invites Chelsea onto you if you lose the ball in your half of the pitch, and then Chelsea get a little bit of momentum off the back of that. Whereas first half, Leicester were going back to front, no momentum for Chelsea, and was well in the game. But it was always going to be a game that one goal would decide it looked like.
Chelsea weren't
unbelievable.
No, they weren't. No. They were efficient at times, but again, if people are making different decisions in different scenarios, then maybe Leicester walk off the pitch with 0-0, which is a starting point.
Yeah.
You know, it stops the rot at least.
Yeah, agree.
And you move on from there.
Just looking on social media, Leicester fans obviously questioning the potential handball there at the end. We've only seen one replay of it. Dean says on X, obviously formerly Twitter, he says, surely that's a penalty. It gets given against us, that does. I'm surprised they didn't take more of a look at it, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Felt quite dismissive, didn't it?
Yeah. Rob Tanner, who's obviously at the game himself, he says, hopefully the performance there will give... because it showed fight and character. He says, hopefully the improved performance will be able to draw some much-needed confidence from that moving into the next games.
I think so.
I think that's that should be echoed in the changing room, because there's nothing else for Leicester to lose, is there?
Feels nice to have. It feels like we found something, though, right? Going into the last few games. That's what I'm saying.
So,
exactly.
There's no point berating the players for the goal.
No.
So you've got to look at. There was a lot of positives out of the performance today. Okay, yes, there's still the issue. We haven't scored a goal in however many games, but
I think the shapes come out of it as a real positive. The three at the back.
Yeah.
I thought that was the best of. People will throw a little bit of blame at Fowles for the goal.
Yeah.
With the deflection, not coming out and pressing the ball. To block it, turning his back a little bit and making his body a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But I thought that's the most comfortable he's been in that back three. I thought he looked, that's the most solid I've seen him in a long time. And if you're going to pick the bones out of it, he should do better for the goal. At least, try and block it rather than standing still and turning his body in that scenario. But definitely the shape, I feel. That extra centre half in the middle looked a lot more solid.
Go on then, Matt. We'll let you have the final say. Obviously, Leicester can take confidence going forward. You can give one plug for your tour as well.
Give as many plugs as you can.
Manchester, I'll be there.
I always feel guilty giving a plug after a loss, but there you go. Yeah. So it's the Mercians heading on tour next month. You might see some of these fine gentlemen there. I'm trying to convince them. But we've got a few dates, so grab yourself a ticket, come and see us. Thanks for having me again, gents.
Pleasure,
Thank
Mark.
you for coming along, Matt. Best of luck with everything. And hopefully things will turn around on the pitch for your beloved Leicester City, for all of our beloved Leicester Cities. Big thank you to Matt from the Mercians. Thanks to Frank and to Gerry for their company. Thank you to everybody who's got involved with us. There's so many comments. I obviously can't read them all out. I've tried my best to involve as many of you as I possibly could do. A much improved performance. It was still a defeat, but Leicester feels like it's really close, isn't it? That goal and that victory and that point, that is really close. Hopefully it'll be next week here at King Power Stadium against Manchester United. Do make sure you join us for Matchday Live for that one here on Fox's Hub. So we'll see you in a week's time. Have a great rest of your Sunday, everybody. Bye.